Hello, everyone. Welcome back to Outcritted. We are on episode 19 in Barovia. Last time, in the dark land of Barovia, the party of Aurora Caelum didn't burn down, but lit on fire the old bone grinder windmill, and otherwise was unable to track down the third of the three hags. With her, basically unassailable and escape, you guys fell back to the crossroads. Was there a name for them? I think it was just to the crossroads.
We've been calling it.
Where you dug up some graves and found the tome of Strahd. In this tome, you found some secrets of his past, his background, where he came from, what motivates him, and there were further clues that might offer insight into what he's up to.
Dirty pictures.
But you are continuing to translate this as you go. After a night in the wilderness, you began the long trek back. You crossed the bridge where you found a mysterious cane that looked similar to one in which Van Richten was seen wielding, and took that with you. You passed through the gates, which actually just kind of opened for you. And I didn't mention it last time, but they also slammed shut when you were about 200 feet away from them.
Rude.
And now,
Rude.
you find yourselves in the hilltops, overlooking the valley in which lies Valaki, more of the Svalich woods, and the burned husk of the old bone grinder. Aurora Caelum. What would you like to do?
Take a look at the map.
Yes.
Fair enough.
Sorry.
Where are we?
No, my bad. I forgot. There you go.
If it ever loads.
Zoom it out.
Okay, so there we are.
I think we have to talk, though.
Oh?
Because, yes, you guys were bickering about... I'm kind of talking to everybody. We're still walking, though, aren't moving. You guys were kind of bickering about going to see the one who shall not be named. And I don't know why we're going to see the one that shall not be named. Because, one, if it has the one, then we're screwed anyways. We should just get the stuff. I don't know how to do this in code. but
Just whisper, Ted.
I've been thinking over these last few minutes, and I agree completely with you, and I don't think we should go.
Yeah.
Tap, you've convinced me utterly.
Okay.
Well, that all changed quite quick.
I'm a good salesman.
Then what do you
Yes, you
propose
are.
we do?
Finish getting the things we need to collect to destroy him.
Oh, so you say that loud.
Well, no, I didn't say
We
that.
need to get all of our stuff so that we can kill Strahd.
That was an upward inflection, actually. And how do you know I was talking about Strahd? Maybe I was talking about somebody else.
If that's the case, who the hell are you talking about? Because I don't know.
Wait, what are we talking about now?
Your mother.
I am very
Oh.
confused.
You always are, brother-in-law. Okay,
Child.
on we go.
You mentioned something about a bad dream about somewhere.
Rest in peace, Joe.
Oh, right. Rest in peace, Jill.
She's having a lot of bad dreams right now.
I miss her so much.
We're still doing this then, right? We're still doing this, right?
I don't know what the point is. Honestly.
I just...
Just in case. Well, I know one thing that I wanted
Just
to
in
do
case.
is to try to go to that wonderful little castle with the dragon ghost that has some kind of sword. I've been wanting to go there all along, and I think her dream is tied to it.
I think that is also important, but Vidna, I think we could also, without going all the way out to the winery, we could go to Valaki and check in at the inn and just see.
Oh, no. No, I don't think we should go to Valaki.
Why? Why not?
What do you know?
Is there a reason?
It's on fire.
Well, yeah, but
That was days ago.
like you could see it over the trees. It looks fine now.
We caused fire.
They don't know that.
Okay.
And also, there's no leadership there anymore, so...
In the event that the burgomaster of a village is slain, the title usually passes to the next of kin. If there is no next of kin, then the title would pass to whoever has the nerve to claim it, or whoever the Dark Lord puts in place. And he looks darkly up at the castle, still visible.
Actually, well, I don't know. I just don't think we should go back there.
And we're going to have to go near there at least if we're going to be going anywhere west.
Don't you want to check on the Mardikovs, though?
I would rather do that at the vineyard.
I'm just really curious about Vallaki. I want to see how it's doing.
I want to know how the Blue Water Inn's doing and those folk, if they got out or if they're still stuck there, or what.
I want a steak.
Remember those figures we saw? Well, only you and I saw them, didn't I think?
Which figures?
On the roof of the church.
Oh. Yeah, the church. What about them?
Well, that's just why I'm so curious about Vallaki. I want to see if everyone's all right. I don't know, especially at the Blue Water.
Well, Irina, I don't think they're alright, and I don't think we should go back there.
I agree with my sister. We kind of fucked up a lot of shit.
If
A
Strahd
lot.
comes out again,
Oh,
he's
shit.
just gonna follow us, and I really don't want to do that to Vallaki again.
I suppose.
Like, it's better if we have disappeared. But the Martikov can, turn to bird. So we'll see them sooner or later.
Suppose if they made it out alive, that would be true. There's also a
But-
good chance everybody that evacuated the city when it started getting attacked went well over to the vineyard, down the road and over.
I think the fire would more likely be an example.
I'm
Do
just
you wanna-
saying, if we go to Vallaki, we'd run into the people and possibly get in trouble. If we go to the vineyard, we might run into some of the people from town and also get into trouble.
I'd rather take chances with Vineyard.
That means we also, if we're potentially being followed by you know who, and we don't want to go to Vallaki to bring him there again, instead, we're bringing him to the vineyard.
Could we go to the gross druid place and kill all those guys?
You know what? Yeah.
Sounds like a good idea.
I'm
Sounds
feeling
like experience.
No,
We're
I'm
gonna go
feeling
farm
rich.
druids.
Because Vidna, I've been meaning to ask you, did you ever find out anything about that staff that thing had?
I would like to note, by the way, just as a reminder, that Vidna has not let it go from her grasp since she got it.
Yeah, that's why I'm asking about it.
No, just a reminder for everybody, not just for
That's
you.
a little bit creepy.
I've been studying it, and from what I can tell, it's really just used to not control those weird tree things, but keep you safe from them. That's really
Safe
the
from
only.
What do you mean?
You know all those little tree creatures?
The blighters.
Yeah. We it just if they won't attack anyone with the staff.
Oh.
I'm not really sure why. I just know that.
Probably because it marks them as a servant of the devil. I would not trust such things.
Would we be able to use that thing to destroy them?
I don't know.
How long have we been walking?
Uh,
Pushing forward.
By about this point, I'd say you've moved a quarter of a mile. That's it. I'll move you there.
So maybe we can go kill all those guys, and then we won't have to worry about the Martikovs.
Yes.
And get their seed back too. Or
Yes.
what is it?
Gems.
They're gems. They're seed gems or whatever they're called.
What gems do you speak of?
You know the good wine, the good shit.
We all know of the Wizard of Wine's winery, yes.
So that wine is no more unless we get Jim back. It's very important. You guys don't want sober me.
They used like a magical gem thing to make their vines grow, basically. And that's why their wine's so good here.
That explains much. That explains why there is no more champagne.
Yeah, the Champagne Jewel of Stomp, they lost that a long time ago.
All right. So to the Wizard of Wines.
Pass that to the druids.
Yes.
Oh, don't we have to go past the winery?
We do.
And through Valaki.
Can I send a quick message before we do that?
Wait,
We can go around Vlaki.
to whom?
That special person.
No.
Thought you did that.
I did, but I think I may have misspoken. I need to make things better.
Are you talking about the one that won't be named?
Yeah.
Oh,
Okay.
oh, you want to test it out on me again, right?
Yeah,
Nirna?
yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
okay. I know you need lots of practice. I'm gonna go over here, okay?
Mhm.
I'll be listening with my magic ears.
Okay.
I'm gonna turn to Jensen. Why they do that?
Oh, don't really know. I think it's just some little thing they got going, like a inside
Is it-
joke.
Is it game? I don't understand.
I think it might be something.
Sister,
What?
why do you do that?
I'm trying. Don't bug me. I'm trying to make a call.
She's trying to send a message to me.
Trying to make a call.
You know me.
Bad service. I need to concentrate.
Leave me alone. I'm on the phone.
Don't bug me right now, sister.
Fine.
So I'm gonna cast send.
I'm at one.
And who is your target?
The one who will not be named.
So
It's Irina.
okay. Just making sure.
Okay.
If you want to send it to someone else, you can send me a whisper informing me as such.
Okay.
Hey, stop trying to divide the party here.
You want to hear my message?
Mm-hmm. What does Vidna say?
I'm really sorry. I freaked you out earlier. I don't think it's anything to worry about right this second. We go to Vineyard. That's what I say.
But while we're gone, don't answer the door.
Oh, I hear
Please
you.
be safe.
You're getting great at that. Keep practicing. You're an awesome friend.
I'm gonna bump Jensen like in his arm a little bit and be like, "We don't win any acting awards, do we, around here?"
No.
No.
I don't think we're fooling anybody at this point, but why not? It's good for a laugh, eh?
Why are you
Really? That's
typing?
it?
That's it.
Can I do an insight check?
Mm-hmm.
No. You have no idea.
As far as you can tell, it seemed. I mean, it's hard to read based on nothing but words alone. Tone sounded a little strained.
For those watching at home, she rolled a 17.
Is she like building or fixing it up? Strained, or is it scared strained?
Can't tell.
I mean, that wouldn't be me anyways.
Okay. We can go now.
Vidna, wait.
What?
So funny.
What's
You
going
said you
on?
got it, right?
Yeah, but what's really going on though?
I think it's okay.
She say.
Said okay.
Really?
That's it. Okay.
Yeah, pretty much, yeah. Thank you, okay.
She left us on red, basically.
I mean, she had like 20 more words. She could have said more, but you know, whatever. It's not like I wanted to talk to her anyway.
Yeah. What gives?
She's usually pretty polite and thorough and things, so something so abrupt isn't really her norm.
I think I probably scared that person a little
Do you
last
think-
time with what I said, so
Oh, she's mad at you.
yeah.
It'll be okay.
And just so you know, I still have a 3rd level spell in case we need it.
How many spells do you use up when you do those thingies?
1 3rd level spell.
Damn.
Maybe we shouldn't use them so much.
Maybe
Yeah.
I like to send
Jesus.
messages.
we can rest.
I said I have 1 left. We're fine.
Fine.
At this point, it is around noon.
No way.
No way. We woke up in the morning and we only got that far?
You didn't just wake up there. I believe you guys camped down
Oh, yeah, we did.
Yeah, we
You're
did
right,
camp
you're
down
right.
there
uh,
at the graveyard.
yeah, at the graveyard. And you're on horseback. So,
Some of us.
Partial horseback.
true enough.
I'm gonna scout ahead.
Me
You
too.
wanna come, Vidna? Let's go.
That's right. Not all of you. So I guess it would be a little closer to 1 or 2 o'clock at this point.
I'm going to watch you guys scout ahead.
Quick.
So wait, we're still moving, but they're scouting ahead?
Yes, we're
Yes.
scouting ahead now. We kind of grouped up together a little bit for a
We
while.
grouped up to talk, and now we're gonna go on ahead a little bit.
The person who can move faster than the horse and the person who can move slower than a normal human are going to
Okay.
move on together.
Who's
Wait.
moving slower than a normal human?
Oh, right. I was thinking you were in heavy armor.
no, never,
No.
Okay.
ever.
Okay. So how far ahead are you guys going to go? For how long?
Well, we have to stay at least 30 feet ahead of the horses, at least.
I would like to stay about
You could
70 to 100 feet.
What?
They stay in eye shot. If the mist comes and they vanish, I'm gonna be
If-
pissed.
If
I
it
mean,
gets
it's
misty,
a
I'll come
misty
back.
valley. It is, the mist is here.
And
Just looking down into the valley as you're coming down out of the mountain that Castle Ravenloft is built upon, you can see a dense mist is set over all of these hills.
don't forget, though, too, if they get in trouble, I can still hit them with, like, if anything's attacking them, I can still hit them from that range. 100 feet out. I got up to like 250 feet that I
If
could.
you can see.
If all I got to do is make out a shadow, I got spell sniper. I can just know where they're at and be able to. So, and they said they were going to move closer if the mist comes in.
Yeah,
you
if
know.
it gets more misty, then we'll move back. Don't worry, guys. We'll be fine.
Okay. It's your butt.
So I'm going to have the 2 of you make perception checks. Or actually, one of you make a perception check with advantage. Yeah, that's what it would be.
Probably be me.
I'm proficient.
I have a +7.
What's fine?
24.
24.
Damn.
Okay. Oh, right. It's a new day. That means it's a new day full of opportunities for random encounters.
Oh, lovely.
We get
I'm
mauled by
ready.
wolves.
My butt is ready.
Well, I better just take a peek and see what.
Uh-oh.
What could
I
rolled something
shall
bad.
be right back. Tea is cold. Unacceptable.
Okay. Okay. You continue along, riding on horseback and or trying your best to keep ahead of the horses. It's a little hard to do, considering.
Hard for one of us, at least.
Hard for one of you to do, yeah. But
I'll jog. I'll power walk.
Don't worry, Vinda, you're doing great.
the road carries you another 4 miles past the burned out wreckage of the old bone grinder. Around the forest's edge as you continue downhill steadily, deeper and deeper into the valley, until you come in view of Lake Zarovich and its crystal clear, still waters.
So pretty.
We're no longer discussing. Let's change the music a bit.
Hey, Vidna, you know what I was thinking about? I think, you know that wizard on the north side of that lake? We should go see him.
What wizard?
Remember, Arabelle, she was saying there was like a wizard that lived over there that killed all the fish?
Oh, electrocuted the fish.
Yeah, a really powerful wizard, and maybe he could help us with our problem with hags. You know, our hag problem.
Yeah, but how long ago was that?
2 days ago.
No, I mean, when did he kill all the fish?
Oh, I thought it was recent, but maybe I don't know.
Well, we could... I mean, it just looks like a bunch of woods over there. I don't really know what we'd be looking for.
Oh. I mean, if it's a wizard, powerful, then he's probably still over there. Because those guys don't die. Ever. And you know how, powerful magic users can take down other powerful magic users. Chell does not know much about magic at all, just so you know.
Well, considering he just lives here in his land, I mean, they could have an agreement for all we know. He could have been the wizard that zapped all the fish. It could have been Strahd. He has magic.
Do you think the wizard that lives on the north side of the lake could also be... Oh.
It could also be that wizard.
The one that fell over the waterfall?
Yeah.
Now he's a cranky old fishmonger.
And he got really mad about that, so he killed all the fish in the lake.
Maybe.
And
Wow,
so
well.
are you going to continue on the road, or did you want to?
Yeah,
Should I hear you?
we're still keeping an eye out for things.
Okay, so you haven't stopped walking or anything? As
No,
you
this was because you said
talking
the
and
lake.
walking.
I
Okay.
saw the lake and I wanted to mention it.
You can only see it for about a quarter of a mile or so before the forest thickens once again, and you can no longer see it.
That's a shame.
The next stretch of road ahead winds through the Svalich woods, and you can see that a dense white fog overlays the road ahead.
Ooh, how thick is the fog?
Visibility is about 100 feet.
Oh, that's not so bad.
Okay, that's good. We're fine.
That's at the outer edge of it.
Well, we were doing... Wait, what? How
About
far away?
70 feet away from the group.
Mhm.
Yeah. We're just keeping each other in sight.
Hmm.
Which is okay. I'm going to look over at Tap. Is it me? Does it something not feel right?
Yeah. There's no fish in the lake, and I smell fish. Oh, wait,
Not
are you
really.
talking about the group?
Oh, I was talking about the general atmosphere as we're getting closer to this town.
Oh, yeah, it feels kind of creepy.
Something seems fishy. I'm going to kind of give him a wink.
Oh, yeah. I got fish in my pocket. Well, I thought it was a fish. I picked it up earlier. But anyways, yeah, something's not right.
Oh, yeah.
Do you think we should go around Valaki?
I don't know. I kind of want to go just straight through it myself and see what I see.
Really? Yeah, me too. I kind of want to see the tavern. I want to see what's going on there, believe it or not.
Aye. Well, if they're going to go round, maybe we'll cut through and meet them on the other side.
Ooh. I think we should all stick together.
Nah, then I guess we're not going to go through. There's no way they're going through.
Yeah.
Or I could just go alone.
Okay, now you're just being dumb.
Why? You don't think I'm tough enough?
It's not about being tough. It's about being... So what's up?
It's about being. It's about beans.
The fog gets thicker as you draw nearer to Valaki.
Uh-oh, something bad's coming.
Visibility is down to about 50 feet as you come to about half a mile to the morning gate.
Do you think that means, Irina?
Is the gate that we're approaching open?
You can't see it.
Oh, okay.
Is it fog or is it smoke?
Yeah.
Fog.
Okay. Does it smell like smoke?
No.
Can I get a sense that, like, Strahd might still be here?
By
anything I
mean,
see or
that's...
hear?
I'll leave that to your intuition.
What was that?
I just did a perception check. I have no idea.
Jensen, riding as he is, kind of looking about nervously. A gentle breeze blows through the treetops, kind of shaking the branches threateningly down upon you, over your head.
Okay.
A few leaves fall.
I say we should go around and then keep an eye on it, like see if anything's destroyed or wrecked as we're going through the side trails. All right, group, good talk.
Me and her are.
Yeah, we're not even there.
Yeah.
We're leading
really.
you.
I know, but I'm still telling everybody who's right next to me.
Mark just nods but says nothing.
I said my opinion.
All right.
Okay.
We are going to hold back like 50 feet to keep them
Well-
in sight.
So, are you going to come within sight of the gate, or are you going to stop before then?
I want to come at least within
Oh,
sight of the gate. I want to see if it's still open.
So
or if
within
it's-
50 feet of the gate, pretty much, is what you're asking.
Mm-hmm.
I
Well-
don't think we should.
He is. He said he is, so...
Yep.
So where are you two who are ahead of them stopping?
Yeah,
I
exactly.
think we would have just started to go around, right?
Yeah, because there's side paths. That's what I was.
There are
trying to
no
do.
there are no side paths from the road.
Yeah, but I was just gonna kind of do what we did last time, where we led the horses around the town and then took the side paths when we got to it.
Wouldn't you have to kind of go right up to the walls to do that?
Not right up, but you have to get up kind of closer. There's like
Yeah.
there's like a little cutaway that you can.
Oh, okay. There's some.
You'll be able to see the wall.
We
You'll be
can
able to
go-
see the wall.
Down here.
Okay. So the fog is pretty thick, to give you some idea of how far you can see. The distance of that little yellow circle is I think is about 50 feet. So that's about your visibility, is that circle.
Okay. So can we cut off from there?
So you cut off. Everyone else, Kiva, Jensen, Tap, and Ismark, you ride up to about 50 feet from the gate.
I do. I plan on going up that close. They can choose to veer off as well.
Why wouldn't you follow us? We were leading you.
You guys are 75 feet ahead of them. Visibility
No.
is 50 feet.
I said we're going to hold back 50 feet to
50
stay
feet.
within sight.
Yeah.
I gotcha. Well, then I guess I leave it to Kiva, Jensen, and Tap.
I will follow my sister.
Jensen, what are you doing?
I want to take a look.
So
I'm not going all the way in or anything. I just want to see what
So you're going up there to take a look no matter what, right? That's what you're saying?
I'm going to see if the gate's open and if there's any sign of movement.
I will go with him.
But
I also
oh my
wish to
gosh,
see.
You guys are freaking killing me, Mister. Big dumb animals, you guys are.
So you got the old rickety knees.
So funny how I was like, oh, I'm curious about Valaki, and everyone's like, no. These guys just go off. Man,
Okay. What I'm gonna
guys.
do? Am I on? Who's all on a horse? I'm on a horse with Kiva, right? Or is that?
Are
I
you
would
going
ass-
to get down?
There's 2 horses, so I would
Yeah,
assume
and-
so.
No,
Jensen and Easemark are probably on one horse.
I'm okay.
Based
I'm gonna veer off like with where Irina and Vidna are going, but I'm gonna try to go like halfway. If Kiva will let me stay halfway, so I can at least keep like Jensen.
You know what? I'll give you the horse.
No, I'll get down. I get down, and I'm
No. I can give you a horse.
No, it's all right. You take the horse. I'm gonna get down, and I'm gonna get halfway. Like I'm gonna stay halfway in between the front of the party, and
I move faster.
move faster. What do you mean?
I move faster than you.
I don't think you do.
Yeah, she is.
I do.
Does she?
Yeah.
Oh,
I feel very rested.
okay. I guess so. I guess I'm gonna stay with the horse. I'll come pick you back up, Kiva. Promise. Unless you don't want me to. But anyways, I'm gonna stay halfway in between Jensen and Ismark and the front of the party, Vidna and Irina and Kiva. I'm gonna kind of like so I can keep an eye on both of them in case anything happens. If I can, that is.
That depends on if everybody has stopped moving to wait.
Did we see them not follow us?
It's your passive perception? Oh, wait, Vidna.
14.
Yeah.
I'll tell them when I get there. They wanted to peek.
I wanted to peek.
Well, I mean, you can only tell a dog no so many times
Why are we such a bad group?
because people don't like it. Listen,
I'm gonna wait right here for them.
me too. I'll kind of spar with myself with my axe. I'm feeling
Okay.
restless.
With yourself. I'm
I'll
curious,
spar
how does
with
that
you.
work?
She's hitting herself.
No.
I could go for a spar.
Yeah.
Could I spar with you?
Yeah. Then I'll pull out the sword instead.
Vidna's gonna nervously keep watch.
I don't have a
Vidna.
weapon, but okay.
You feel like other eyes in the fog are upon all three of you.
Sexy vampire eyes,
And
or
it's
just
very suddenly lonesome as Tap disappears into the fog.
Hey, I can't keep them both in eye
You're
contact.
right at the edge of sight. Like, it would be very... You're a shadow. Jensen, you
Oi.
and Mark travel along the dirt road. Out of the woods, you see a sullen mountain berg surrounded by the wooden palisade of which you are familiar.
Mm-hmm.
Thick fog presses against the wall, as though searching for a way inside, hoping to catch the town aslumber. The dirt road ends at a set of sturdy iron gates with a pair of shadowy figures standing behind them. The gates are shut. Planted in the ground and flanking the road outside the gates are a half dozen pikes with wolves' heads impaled on them.
All right, so that hasn't changed.
The gate was open the last time you came here.
Yeah, when we left it open, so...
I
that
thought
can-
you were gonna fucking say human heads.
I know!
Yeah.
No, Vlad the Impaler!
Yep.
That would have been an interesting twist. At that point, all right, we're leaving. I don't want to know. This town is fucked. You said there's a pair of shadowy figures?
On the inside of the gate.
Yeah. Are they moving, or do they seem to be just standing?
Just standing.
humanoid?
Mm-hmm.
You gotta kind of look over at Ismark and be like, all right, the gates are closed and there's 2 guys back there. Something. What you think?
Well, someone obviously survived. That is a good sign.
Survived, turned, or something else? Do you smell anything?
Is that your way of asking him to make a perception check?
Who are you talking to? I'm hearing weird voices from the
All
walls.
right. He, no, I do not smell anything out of the ordinary. Why do you?
Interesting. Well, I rolled earlier. Can I roll again now that I'm closer?
Yeah, sure.
Okay. It's kind of futile, but what the
You're
hell?
testing the air.
I kind of...
Not how you sniff.
Oh,
Oh, Lord.
You
May Lord
sneeze.
preserve you.
Have you
I
ever,
actually rolled a 1 - 1, so that is officially a 0.
Have you ever rolled above a 10? I can't
When I'm
remember
doing the
that.
perception checks, I think once. That was
I'm
it.
sure it was at a time when there was nothing to actually notice.
Yep.
You sneeze, and from the gate you hear, "There's someone out there."
That's literally what it sounds like. I'm gonna look over at Ismark. Well, I'm gonna kind of lean towards him. He's behind me on the horse, I guess.
Mhm. Yeah, or maybe walking next to the horse, since you guys were going at a walking speed anyway. Now that I
Yeah.
think about it.
All right.
Gotta do noodle.
I kind of lean down and whisper to him. Sounds like one of them hollows you were telling us about.
Yeah, yes, that could be. Perhaps we should. He jerks his head toward Tap, who you can kind of see nervously standing at the edge of vision.
I think that's a good idea. All right. I'm going to kind of steer the horse, and we'll work our way towards Tap, somewhat slowly and, if possible, quietly.
Okay. Tap, Ismark, and Jensen rejoin you.
hey guys,
Oi,
what did you guys see?
the gate's locked shut. There's 2 people behind it, but the one that heard me when I sneezed sounds like he might be a hollow.
You sneezed?
Hey,
How dare you?
perfectly normal, natural human thing to do.
No, I mean with all this mist and fog here, it's so. My sinuses are perfect. Yours are stuffed up.
All this humidity just gets me right in the sinuses, mate.
Oh wow, I can breathe. So nice.
You should
Right.
take care
Well,
of
you
that.
got that giant honking nose, mate. I've got a normal nose. Yours is like the size of one of these pikes. Of course you're gonna breathe okay.
Barovia is unkind to those who get sick. Do not live long. You should take care of your health.
Is easy.
Yeah, I'll be alright. Worst comes to worst, we've always got Vidna, she can cure disease. Does that cover the common cold?
Actually, no, I can't do it. Okay, you want to head back?
Let's go meet up with them. I'll tell them what we found and we'll just stay the hell away from this place.
Sounds good.
All right. All of you regroup with Chell, Vidna, and Kiva.
I'll stay 30 feet away from the horses.
Okay.
What did
As you start to
see?
regroup, Vidna backs away from the horses. Actually, Vidna already would have had to be off on her own since Kiva was there with a horse.
Great.
Anything interesting there,
Or
Jensen?
no, I'm sorry. Tap took the horse. Tap took the horse. My bad.
Yeah. Here's a horse. Or got closer to the gate, but not all the way up to it. It looks like they've locked the gates and there's 2 guards standing behind it. I couldn't get close enough to see any details, but they thought they heard something. Primarily me sneezing, but we don't get into that. And, yeah, his response asking if somebody was out there sounded like he was a hollow.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
very interesting. We've never seen one of those before. Listen, I didn't scout over there, so just try to stay, try to stay behind me. Don't go off, okay?
Kitty.
Right. Whatever you say. Okay, sure.
Is that unacceptable? I mean, oh, come on.
Or do what I need to do.
What are you guys talking about over there?
Gente, we need to decide things together,
what
or
was
this is
in the
never gonna
gate?
work.
Is somebody gonna go over and like let her know? Or I'm on a horse, so I can't.
Chell is looking at you very earnestly right
I
now.
think I heard
He's
someone
quite serious.
Hey, Lord bless you.
Irina, whatever. Okay.
We'll see.
It's all these one-liners.
Jensen. Okay, she's gonna turn and go back to Vidna, I guess.
We really need to solve the horse problem.
You want a horseback, Eva?
You mean the problem with Vidna and the horses?
Yeah, not that you can keep horse. I'm gonna walk up with Vidna and Chell.
Okay.
So they have someone brawny at front.
Brawny.
Brownies.
I was thinking with the horses, we could probably just, it's like slowly introduce Vidna over time because they just don't seem to like her very much. But, like the more that they're around her, the better
Why?
it will be over time.
Is it her or is it that bloody stick she's carrying?
Is that what it is?
Try.
Is it the stick?
It's an easy thing to check. One of us takes it, shakes it.
Are we gathering sticks? Are we making camp?
Oh,
No,
well,
sister. Can I see staff?
What?
I'd be near you. It's
yeah, Kiva and I are with
Oh.
Vidna. Jensen
Kiva-
is not. Like I
right,
said,
it's
I
Tap
left.
who's on the horse. Right.
Yeah.
I keep forgetting it's not Kiva, it's Tap.
Right.
Yeah, I can move 40 feet now, bruh.
What do you want it for?
I just want to see something. That's all. I give back.
You see with your eyes, sister.
Okay, well, I want to hold it. Do you have problem?
I like holding it.
Uh-oh.
Can I have 15 seconds with it?
Vidna will hold it out.
I will take it.
Okay. You take the staff.
Vidna's not gonna let go right away.
It's a little squishy in your hand. It's
Oh.
spongy. It feels like damp, wet wood.
Ugh. Sister, you hold on to this thing?
Oh.
Why don't you clean it? It's nasty.
It doesn't clean.
Won't come clean.
It's just spongy. It's a wood. It's gross.
Okay,
Natural.
I'm going to bring it to horse, close to horse.
Make an animal handling check for me.
I had character sheet up. It is not. 1 second.
Which horse, Jensen's or Tap's?
Demira or Valentine?
Valentine.
Okay, that's
Jensen's.
Jensen.
Great.
I rolled a 7.
You smack the horse with it.
No, I'm
The
just going
horse-
like this.
Snorts a little nervously as you approach, but doesn't flee or anything, or rear up or kick.
It's not.
I don't think it's staff. And I'll go give it back to Vidna. Vidna?
No, wait. Hold on. Don't give
what?
it back to her yet.
Well, I said 15 seconds.
Just for a sec. I'm
My
gonna kind of.
sister's not a liar.
I'm gonna like nudge Vidna towards the horse a little bit.
Stop nudging me.
I'm just gonna nudge her, like shoulder nudge her a little bit
Stop
towards
it.
the horse.
Stop. Ow.
Keep nudging her.
The horses are both now staring at her.
A little closer.
Stop
Couple
nudging.
steps.
How close
Ow.
do you want to go?
30 feet away.
Okay. Well, you already were, I think.
Oh, okay. So yeah, I would nudge her like 10 feet probably.
Okay.
nudging
The
her
horses
a
are
little.
getting visibly agitated.
Okay, so it's definitely her.
I will get the staff back as she's closer.
Take it back.
I don't know if we should
Jensen,
hang
you
on.
are able to keep the horse calm, kind of whispering in its ear, patting it, keeping it steady. It does not.
Easy.
It's nervous. It's clearly nervous, but it doesn't bolt or anything.
I doubt I'm going to be able to do this, but I'll
Hey,
see if I can.
10.
Okay. Your horse, like you're kind of wrestling with it, like it's starting to want to move away from Vidna. Kind of not listening.
I mean, I'll let it move back a little bit if it starts getting out of control, you know.
Yeah, doesn't go far. Doesn't seem like it wants to go into the forest either.
Make your choice, horse. You're the forest.
Vidna,
Hmm?
I don't think you should hang on to the staff.
What? Why?
It just seems bad. Bad magic.
Let's burn it.
I think we should hang on to it at least until we get to the druids. We might need it to deal with them.
Okay, can I hang on to it? Maybe?
No.
I mean, I'll give it back when we get to the druids. How about that?
I would rather hang on to it.
I don't think it's a good idea.
Why?
I just don't getting really bad vibes off of it.
Because you can't give it up.
I just did!
No.
15 seconds!
That's it. You can't say goodbye to it.
But you know I'm not gonna go anywhere, right? I'm not gonna leave. The staff's gonna be right here. Maybe you should ask Paylor what he thinks.
Okay.
You think Paylor would accept this staff? It doesn't
Why-
really seem to radiate Paylor's light.
Maybe I should ask Paylor.
Okay.
We're all moving while this conversation is going on.
Where
right?
would you like to be moving? No,
we're
you
not
are not.
moving. No. Sorry, but no, we're not. I want to figure this out first.
But we have a long run.
I
Are
do
you
not
gonna-
trust tools that come from the devil.
So we're all just standing here, a little bit away from the wall,
Yes.
arguing
Vidna?
over a bloody stick.
Technically, you'd be more like here.
Vidna?
Staff meowed.
Vidna. Are you asking Paylor or not?
Yeah, if you'd stop talking and let me concentrate.
Are you done yet? Are
Usually-
you done yet? Are you
You're
done yet?
usually much quicker about these things.
There's a spell I can cast and I can ask him. Stewie, what's that spell called?
I don't know.
I can't remember it.
Is it divination, augury?
Augury, that's it.
Phone a friend?
Oh, isn't that a ritual?
Is it?
Can
Hi, crazy.
Yes, it is a ritual. It would take her 10 minutes.
You guys could
Guess
just
we're
wait
hanging
10
out.
minutes. I can like really ask and he'll let me know.
I think it's important.
Ugh. Okay, you know what? I'm going to take 10-minute nap then.
Okay, so Vidna, do you have something worth at least 25 gold which can be used for this augury? Like marked sticks, bones, teeth, tea leaves, something of that nature?
Does it just have to be
Ornate cards?
like a special something?
Some kind of divining tool worth at least 25 gold.
Well, I'm gonna go off on my own, just a little bit away, obviously away from the horses too.
Okay.
I'll open up my bag. How much would you say that that doll is worth?
Shit, just take one of our shovels. Those things cost a fortune.
You may
You can't
use the doll. That will suffice.
Don't we have a bunch of platinum she can use?
I don't
Platinum
think it
is
can
not
be
a-
money.
Right, it can't be money. It has
Oh.
to be a divining tool of some kind.
Okay.
The doll?
Look, you wanted me to do this. You're getting your wish. I'll pull out the doll.
I just hope it's Paylor you're talking to.
Look at his little button eyes.
This is just creepy. Seriously.
He does have button eyes, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Like,
I'm watching her.
Okay.
Paylor.
Paylor, she has the little Strahd doll.
Well, I'm not gonna talk to Strahd. She's gonna like sit on her knees, set the doll out like just a foot in front of her. I need to know, and she'll set the staff in between them. If using this is good or bad. I mean,
It does specify it has to be a plan, or I'm sorry, a course of action that you plan to take within the next 30 minutes.
Okay. If using the staff would be good to help deal with the druids
In the next 30 minutes.
in the next 30 minutes. Yep. I mean, I don't know how close we are, but
We're not 30 minutes away.
okay, how about me just hanging on to the staff in the next 30 minutes?
That you could do.
Okay. If me hanging on to the staff is a good thing or not. Please tell me, Paylor. Speak through this little doll.
The doll starts animating. The hell you want?
The doll's eyes glint, and like light flashes off of them from some distant place. And in your mind, you hear a voice, and I will send you a quick whisper.
Sounds like Gilbert Gottfried.
Oh, please no.
Oh my god. Sterling.
That'd be awful.
Paylor doesn't like to be interrupted.
That's it.
Yeah, I know. I know how the spell works. Okay. Vidna will put the doll away, pick up the staff, go back over to them. Paylor says that good things will come if I use this. So, for now, I think I should hang on to it.
And you're sure it was Paylor?
Stilly,
Mm-hmm.
do I get
Why
any
don't you make a religion check?
from that way? Okay.
Oh.
20. I rolled a 20.
You know, it's hard to tell. That's the first time you've ever heard the voice of your god.
Like
But
legit.
the voice was rich and holy, and it filled you with a warmth and light and a comfort. There was
Wait,
a
are you saying
familiarity about it. that
Never done
felt
this.
like it was within your soul.
Okay. Yeah, I think it was him.
Well,
That light is unmistakable.
then that's good enough for me. Let's
Paylor
go.
won't lead us astray. Vidna will put a hand on your shoulder.
Okay.
And if we need to, we can destroy the staff when we get there.
Alright, I trust you, Vidna.
That's not gonna hurt you? The hear breaking magic is painful.
Not a 5e.
Oh, I didn't think about that. Well, we'll deal with that when the time comes.
No big deal, you know. Am I close enough to hear any of this since I'm on the horses, or no?
Yeah, I mean,
Make a
it takes
perception
10 minutes. Yes, you're close enough to hear what went down there. Yes.
Okay. I'm just gonna kind of like shake my head and look at Ismark. This is a bad idea.
I still think somebody else should hang on to the stick for a while.
Ismark will just nod grimly.
I trust you. If you say that Paylor says this is okay, then I'm fine with it. We
Deja
can keep
vu.
going. I won't raise any more I won't raise anything else about it.
Gaylord did say that you should use the stick, but he didn't say that she should keep carrying the stick.
Well, how can I use it if I'm not carrying it?
Well, we can give it back to you before we get there, but I just think we should, like, rotate the carrying it.
You just want the stick, don't you?
No, I don't care about the stick. I've already got a stick.
It's
in my
really
butt.
gooey.
Stick up my butt and get it.
Oh my god.
I thought that was a fish.
That's in my pocket.
Oh, sorry. It's not in your prison wallet.
I think we should keep moving.
Yes, I agree. Sister,
Hmm?
my hand still feels gushy.
Actually, like, once you gave it back to Vidna, your hand kept feeling really sticky these past 10 minutes. Now that you kind of look, though, you see that there's a little bit of sticky blood partially dry on your hand.
That's disgusting. I'm just gonna wipe it off on my shirt. Just like this, too.
Great. Now you've got strange blood on your clothing. I hope that's not tainted.
So you guys are going to move around the palisade, right?
Yes.
Like so, until you reach the path.
Mm-hmm.
And then you're going to follow the path
Yes.
all the way around. When it gets here, are you going to continue following the palisade, or are you going to go into the woods?
We're gonna go.
Palisade, you think?
We can continue along the tree line and follow it up.
I would not recommend going near that wood, not unless in direst of need.
Remember what happened last time we went in there?
Whatever troubles are within Vallaki, they cannot be more dangerous than what is in that forest.
Point
All right.
taken. In that case, we can go this way.
You follow the tree line.
Yep.
Okay. One more check.
No.
Let's just Okay. So you continue along the outskirts of the city. You don't really hear any sounds coming from Vallaki.
Not surprising.
No voices, no laughter, no work and hammer on steel or wagon wheels, none of it. Eventually, you come to this little footpath, move back onto the Old Svalich Road, and something actually... You know what? No. I'm going to have everyone make a perception check for me.
Oh, bloody hell.
Let's give those dice some exercise, right?
Bam! I rolled 13. That's
Oh, wow.
better than I
Actually,
usually
Above a
do.
10.
Unlucky 13. It's probably still not enough, but whatever.
I got a 22.
I rolled a 9.
14.
Well,
2 10s! Okay, that's
Okay.
impressive.
Vidna, you notice something as you guys move along the outskirts of the city. You've been here for over an hour, including the time, in prayer, in discussion, and then moving along the outside of the city. At no point have you heard the church bells ring.
You gotta remind me of that. Yep. That it?
And traditionally, the church bells ring on the hour.
Okay.
That's all. On your way out, you follow the Old Svalich Road away from Vallaki.
Vallaki has fallen.
it has.
And you are back on the road.
On the
I
road
gotta
again.
find- There you are. Actually, I'm going to center it a little more over here since I know that's where you guys are going. Like that. Okay. So you follow the road until you come to... Oh, right. I need to open my my areas of Barovia sheet. You come to this bridge. Oh, always check for a random encounter here. You don't say. Okay. The road comes to an X intersection just on the other side of this stone bridge, with branches to the northwest, northeast, southwest, and southeast. The lower half of a snapped wooden signpost thrusts upward at an angle near the eastern elbow of the intersection. The top half of the sign, featuring arms pointing in 4 different directions, lies in the weeds nearby.
Right, but what did it say? Because we've seen that already.
Yep. It says one direction indicates Kresk and Selenka Pass. Another says Lake Baratok. A third says Valaki and Ravenloft. And the fourth direction is Berez.
Okay. So that southward direction is Berez, then?
No telling.
Where were the
Wait.
druids?
The druids were back this way. Like over here, right?
Do we have to go past the Martikovs,
Yeah.
the winery, to get to them?
Yes.
Yep.
Remind me, did you guys actually take the map from that wagon?
Yes.
Yes.
We should have
Okay.
everything labeled.
So yes, I remember you have it labeled, just making sure that you do have a map to look at.
Yes.
Okay.
What is this thing right here? I can't remember what this thing is, and I know we probably discussed. Why can't I click on it?
I'm trying to understand, where are you?
I'm trying to ping it. but
Make
it's
sure you have the
nothing's
pointer selected.
Yeah. Huh? I can't do anything.
Give me a cardinal direction of the
It's
map.
South. It's like right below us. That little building.
That?
Yeah.
Oh.
That's the winery.
No,
Right.
that is not.
No, it's not.
That
Oh.
is Argon Vostholt.
Oh.
That's where the dragon, the ghost dragon, and potentially
Yes.
the sword is.
Okay,
Yes.
yeah, so we'll come
So-
back there.
What's this then?
You don't know.
Oh,
That's
okay.
Berez.
It's certain death.
It
That's
looks
gotta
like
be-
a fucking ruin.
Yeah, it's got to be Berez, I think.
Well, where is the druid? Oh.
We got to go past this.
The
That's the
druids
Yeah.
are
winery.
way over here.
Right there. Yep.
All right.
Oh,
so
and this is the grove right here then.
Yeah.
Yep.
I will mark the winery for you guys with a W.
Thank you.
What's that stand for?
Wizard.
Ooh.
So let's keep going then.
So are we
Take this-
going sort of the northern road or the southern road west?
This way.
There it goes.
South.
All right.
Kresk. Okay. And on
And-
horseback,
This is the tower, right? I just want to.
Yeah.
Yes.
Uh-huh.
I will mark that with a V for Van Richten's tower.
Who's Van Richten? Just kidding. We keep calling him Rictavio. Still.
Hey, it's the name you were introduced as.
Yeah.
Okay. So you continue. The road leads into the forest. I have a did.
Again.
And the mist lies between the trees. You can see dead branches hanging over the road.
Branches.
But- No ravens.
Are there any writing desks?
None of those either,
Truly strange.
making them alike in their absence.
What's the visibility?
About 100 feet.
Okay, so
Enough
we're
to-
gonna
Go ahead. Sorry.
we'll move about 70 feet ahead then.
In the forest.
Isn't that nice?
Okay.
Keep
Keeping in
alive.
mind that this road is the forest road.
Okay, well, I mean, we're gonna keep a line of sight.
Hmm,
Should we
okay.
only? Okay, well, I guess Vinda probably she would need to move back if we had to. Okay, fine. 50 feet.
50 feet ahead.
Yeah.
And there are frequent trees that just kind of lean or grow right out into the road. So there you are almost constantly facing obstacles between you and the rest of your party. But it's okay. It's quiet without the birds.
Is it?
If you say too quiet, I'm just gonna run.
Is it quiet with
No
all
ravens.
those dice rolling?
Every now and again, Chell, you see glowing red eyes in the shadows under the boughs staring at you, and when you quickly turn to look, you just see that it's like discoloration on the gnarled old trunks of these trees.
Creepy.
Idna, every now and again you see something shuffle in the underbrush. You see the grass move or branches sway. When you look, it's just the breeze. Or at one point, you see a little hare, like a rabbit hare, hop out of the foliage. At one point, you guys hear a snarl in the darkness under the trees. Sounds like a wolf. Never see it, though. You continue onward.
So,
And eventually... Yes?
don't worry. It's going to bullshit.
What?
Fine.
Ooh, what?
Don't remember.
Always. Oh. Okay. You see a weather-worn... Oh, no, you don't. Not yet. Here, you can see that there is an old, ancient road that veers off to the southwest. And this looks to go steep upwards. And over the treetops, you can see a snow-capped mountain in the distance that this road seems to wind up.
I'm kind of leery looking over there going, oh, I don't think we got the clothes to travel that way.
I don't know that we need anything over there anyway.
Well, let's certainly hope that doesn't change.
But when you get to this point, you see a weather-worn signpost next to the road.
Kill it!
The three arms of the sign point along the three branches of the road. The arm pointing north, across a bridge, reads Kresk, and through the woods you can see an arching stone bridge spanning a river. The arm pointing east reads Valaki, and the road slopes up gradually in that direction, so you've been coming downhill. The arm pointing southwest reads The Wizard of Wines, and that road slopes gently downward. It is getting toward evening time, just so you all know.
We should get to the winery and rest before the battle.
8 hour?
It's still there.
8 hour.
We'll have to see what kind of condition it's in. And it feels like we're being watched or followed this whole time. Makes me
You felt that too? Yeah. Especially near Valaki, I felt it.
Wait, felt what?
Felt someone watching me.
And
As
you just
did
now
I.
tell me?
Well,
I've been feeling it for the past week, so
I'm gonna grip my axe tighter.
I guess
You
we
see there is something glinting in the fading light under the roots of a gnarled old tree
Where's
just
it?
off the road.
I want to look.
wait.
Oh.
How far away is it?
10 feet.
I'll cast a light just in there.
Oh, come
Okay.
on. I
Oh, so we
this
can
out.
see.
I can see.
Don't you need to like throw a rock or something and then can't do it?
Yeah, actually, you're right. I'll cast it on a stone and just toss it over there.
Okay.
Okay, well, I can't see.
It rolls under the roots of the tree, illuminating a tiny figurine of a dancer.
tiny dancer.
What is that?
Tiny dance.
Dancing for money.
I'll walk up to it and look closer at it.
Okay. Like, are you gonna pick it up?
Oh, I suppose.
No, I said don't touch
Reach
it.
in
Wait, too late.
and pick it up and pull it out. And there's a little bit of mud stuck to it. You kind of scoop that off. You can see that there's like a panel on its back that's been broken off, and you can see there's little cogs and wheels inside.
Oh.
And there's a little wind-up key at the base of this little dancer.
What is the dancer made out of?
Some kind of hard material.
Like wood? Metal?
More metal. There are pieces that look to be wood. It's painted.
Silver?
Mm-mm.
Can you turn
Like
the
brass.
cogs?
Like when you stick your finger in there, yeah, you can wind them a little, and when you do, like, you see that the arms and legs of the dancer move as you turn the
Oh.
gears.
That's pretty. Look, Vidna, it's just a little music machine contraption.
Wind it up.
Might be, I don't know.
Is there anything else in the area where I picked that up?
Make an investigation check, actually.
Investigation. Ooh. 16.
Yeah. You reach in and you see there's something soft and
Squishy.
velvety, not velvety, feathery in there. You take it and pull out a bloody handful of raven feathers.
Oh god.
We waited too long.
How fresh is the blood?
Dry.
Well, you didn't answer my question. I want to know how long ago those were wet.
Medicine check. Yeah, medicine, 5th
Gladly.
edition. My editions were running together.
I got a... Do I have advantage?
You do not.
I got an 11.
Okay. You can't tell. It's dry. It's the best you can say.
And it's really humid, right?
It's not humid.
It's foggy. It's moist.
It's
isn't it?
foggy.
Usually when it's foggy, it's pretty moist. Just saying.
Humid to me.
I guess
Point
I don't know.
is,
you don't usually hear people describe it, though, as humid.
Literally water in the air.
Yeah, but usually humid gets associated with...
point is, they're dry. So it's been a while.
Man.
Yeah.
I think we need to go.
Yeah. I'm gonna just kind of drop the feathers, like, and I'm gonna keep the dancer.
Okay.
You should have winded it up.
It's probably too loud to do that here. Put the dancer in my blouse or something.
Okay.
Pocket.
It weighs 2 pounds.
Oh.
You can add little clockwork dancer.
I'm gonna just find whoever this belongs to and give it back to them.
Does it have Lublinsky on it?
There is no tag indicating this is a Blinsky.
It's too pretty. It's far too pretty to be a Blinsky
Dang.
creation.
Yeah.
Oh, that's pretty
bad.
critical. I never knew anybody hated him so much.
Oh, I just his toys, not him.
Yeah, I don't really like his work.
Alrighty then. Shall we continue now that you've pulled junk out of a tree?
Let's pick up the pace.
Picante sauce.
You continue moving through the forest. And as it gets darker and darker, you're going to need a light source.
Shoot, should take that rock with us.
You can if you want to.
Light is a cantrip, so
Okay. So what about your scout?
Irina, I'm gonna have to cast light, but you can see, right?
Okay. I'm fine.
Kiva, can you see?
Ah,
Maybe you two should go on ahead and scout.
It's not wise to travel through the woods in the dark. It's not wise to travel through the woods at all.
Well,
have
we're
to try
kind
to
of
get to the
smack
winery.
dab in the middle of it, so we can't exactly stop. The only thing we could do is maybe try to pick up the pace.
It is correct, Stilly. I can't see in the dark, correct?
Mm-hmm.
Neither can
I
I.
no longer have my lantern.
I'll just cast light on my mace and hold it up.
Okay. As you raise your mace high, the light around you is brighter, homier, and the shadows beyond that light are darker and more sinister. The shadows of the trees above loom menacingly just at the edge of sight. And as the breeze blows through them and they shift and sway, it looks like nightmare creatures creeping inexorably toward you.
Ew. Let's get to the winery.
You continue for another mile. So what's the second light source? You guys are moving in two groups.
Yeah.
Oh,
I mean,
well,
they're
Kiva
50.
came up to scout with me. Vidna
Technically,
went back
3
with the-
groups.
with
Okay.
the light source.
That'll work. I mean,
So
even if
Vidna is with the horses.
No, I can't be with
She'll
the
be
horses.
like about 30 feet in front of the horses, yeah.
Okay. So then what's the second light source?
we're just following the first light source.
I do not think that is a good enough idea. We should have bright light upon all of us.
Okay, here. I might have something.
Let me see if I have
You don't have a torch? Jensen?
I
What?
might have all of Tap's torches.
Have
I
a
remember
torch?
carrying
Yeah,
all
you
his
do.
I
shit.
don't have
I have-
torches, but I do have candles.
I have a bunch of
Too early.
torches.
Just hold the
Actually.
little candle as you're right.
Oh, okay. Light up a torch then, Tap.
No, I mean you have them for me.
Oh, okay. Well, they're
Wait,
not
I
in my
gave you.
inventory, so I
Oh,
don't
well,
know.
maybe I don't have them anymore. I
Somebody
had
had them in the very beginning, I remember.
That was
Yeah.
me. I had a whole bunch of them. I had like 5 of them or 6 of them.
Maybe you set them down somewhere and forgot to pick them up.
I thought I gave them to Chelrina, but
Rusted.
Oh, it says here someone has a bullseye lantern.
Oh, yeah.
oh wait, who is that? Is that me?
Yeah, bullseye lantern. I remember that. That was in the house.
I don't have it.
I don't see it on mine bags.
I have an eye patch.
I think that was me actually.
Okay.
Whip
I
it
don't s-
out.
Light
I
her
don't
up.
see that, Mom.
Y'all gotta get better about writing down your gear.
Yeah, Beejin.
Well, no, I gave you a bunch of stuff.
You did not give me a bullseye lantern.
Now, keep in mind, a bullseye lantern,
Is not much. Yeah.
it's going to be like a flashlight, basically. It's not going to
Yeah.
be an all-around light. So that actually might not be ideal compared to a torch.
Yeah.
That's all you got, so that's what you're gonna have to use.
All right, I guess I'll use that. I had torches though, but
They're not in my inventory.
that's
so
fine. So
All right, so you light up a bullseye lantern.
Let me see if I have torches. I have 3 torches. You want one of
Oh.
mine?
yes, please.
You
It
guys
came
might
in
have to
my adventuring pack, and I just never use it because I have the light cantrip.
glad we solved the torch issue.
Hey, I started with those. They weren't his.
Okay. You light up a torch. Ismark, at least, seems a little more satisfied, though also very nervous. And you continue through the dark, creeping woods. And it's a little inexplicable. The road is overgrown the closer you get to the winery, to the point where you notice that the dirt path is just completely overgrown with vines and weeds that weren't there the last time you made this voyage.
We shouldn't have left.
Oh, you
Come
want to
out.
stay here and take a vacation? Come on.
I
Well,
didn't want to leave initially. Because
Let's not make a lot of noise going up there.
oh wait, I'm by myself anyway.
True.
I'm upset.
Actually, Irina could run up there real quick, look at it, and run back before anyone knew, because she can run so fast, just to see if there's anything up there, or any kind of like needle.
Perhaps someone on a horse should go.
Oh my gosh, you really want me dead, don't you?
Oh, I could do
No.
it.
I simply would prefer that the most survive.
Oh, I could take a
As
quick
at
peek.
about this point, you come out of the last of the trees, and you can see the wide meadow and vineyard spread out before you.
Okay.
You can see. You can't see the trail anymore. It's completely overgrown. Where is it? Let's see.
In 3 days?
Mm-hmm.
Shit.
Fast-growing plants.
Does it-
Goddamn druids.
Does it look anything like what I saw?
The grapevines are smashed and trampled. You can see the building half a mile in the distance. And the fog has cleared just a little bit as the moonlight burns through it all. And you can see a winery in ruins. The building has been smashed. The top floor just basically demolished. Holes in the bottom. You can see that the open meadows that had all of the vines just torn up. Large craters, wreckage of the building that looks to have been thrown out amongst them. All of the grapes smashed. What do you do?
All right. Looks like this place has been ransacked. Do we go down to the druids to get revenge, or turn around and do something more productive?
Vidna is gonna run towards the building.
Yeah. I say we go to the building, try to find a place to stay for the night until the morning.
There we go. And Vinna just took off.
Bye,
I'm gonna
Vidna.
follow her on horseback.
Okay. Do all of you follow her?
Well, Chell was kind of shocked by that scene, but when she saw Vidna run off, she doesn't really know what to do now, so she's just gonna go follow, I guess.
Oh, there is also one other new detail. As you come down into the meadow, you see that there are scarecrows set about the vineyard.
Scarecrows?
Scarecrows.
What kind of scarecrows, per se?
Oh.
What do they look like?
Well,
Stilly, no. Stilly.
I think I'm gonna blast them.
they
Don't.
look to be made of straw with tattered brown rags covering the legs and the torso, like a short sleeve shirt or a tunic.
Mhm.
A burlap sack has been put over the straw head, though the straw just kind of pokes out through the top of it, with eyes they're cut into the sack, and a single jagged grin sliced in place of a mouth.
Okay. Are they strapped up on like a T piece of wood or just a post?
Probably.
Probably.
I mean, it's a small post, if so you'd have to, get closer and check them out.
I want to stop Vidna. Stop her.
No, you won't stop me.
I'm faster than you.
Doesn't mean you can stop me, bitch.
Tackle. Tackle.
Do they have to like roll or something? How does that even work?
She
I
will
tackle
say.
her.
She is much faster than Vidna, so I would say.
I know she is.
Tackling her to the ground.
As she approaches, Vidna's gonna call out, "We have to see if there's any survivors." And then I suppose she's gonna get tackled, maybe.
Well, Chell, do you want to tackle her? Or do you want to just like grab her, or what do you do?
Tackle her.
Okay. Chell, Irina just slams into you. That
I'm
would be
not
an
Chell.
athletics or acrobatics check.
Oh my God, she's back from the dead
opposed
and
by
tackling people.
athletics or acrobatics.
Wait, her athletics versus mine?
Her athletics or acrobatics versus your athletics or acrobatics.
This isn't good for me.
I
Each
didn't
of you
roll
make-
good, so
I got a 17.
you beat me.
Oh shit!
What did Chell get?
She shrugged you
Out of
off.
10.
10? Okay. Chell tries to grab you, and you kind of wrench free of her grasp.
Vidna,
We have to
stop.
see it. They're survivors. We
Stop,
have to
Vidna.
see.
I'm gonna keep trying.
I'm not stopping.
What is everyone else doing?
Following.
On horseback? Okay, so you easily just catch up.
I'll run ahead with them to go with Vidna.
Tap
I mean,
is also on horseback. So.
I'm going to keep pace, but not get so close that the horse is going to freak.
Okay. Yeah, both of you two, your horses aren't happy about being closer to her.
I'm not going really fast. I'm just kind of like slowly, trotting.
He's going slow and shaking his head. God
Yeah.
damn it.
Looking at the scarecrows, keeping my eyes on them.
They're kind of spread out throughout the vineyard. You count about 7 of them, each facing a different direction. But no matter where you move, it just seems like one of them is always staring at you.
Yeah, I'm gonna actually run towards one of those, please. So the closest one.
The closest one is actually about 30 feet from the winery itself.
I'll go to that.
Chell, you get another... Technically, her moving away from you would provoke... Actually, what the hell am I talking about?
Exactly. Chell's not here.
Not what I meant. Let's have you guys roll initiative.
Oh god.
Oh, hell yeah, let's do
Let
this.
me get
You
your
wanna fight
token
me?
on the random battle map here.
I will fight you.
You guys told me not to blast one, and then
Delete
now
all
you
this
guys
crap.
I need to see if they're survivors.
Not by the scarecrow.
Meanwhile, we're all being put at risk by you trying to save the possibly alive.
Oh, was I supposed to wait for my token?
Yes.
Sorry.
Oh yeah, I got a little.
Oh,
Everyone's not rolling before they
Give me a
go here.
moment.
Whoopsie.
I'm waiting.
Oh, god damn it. I'm on the wrong layer.
Oh, there they are.
Oh, we did a long rest, yeah?
Last game.
Yeah, I
leveled
didn't,
up.
I didn't
so-
put my health
Not since
back.
leveling up. You have not rested since leveling up.
Yeah, I just didn't put my health back.
I had damage, and I'm not sure what it's from. So, I guess I'm just gonna heal myself.
Bloody hell.
'Cause I know we
Ah, hell. Okay, give me a second. Tap, I'm assuming you didn't roll a 17.
No, I got a 15.12.
Oh, I see what the problem is. That's easy. Okay, there. So Chell and Jensen, you're the only two showing up on here.
No!
Now Kiva. So Tap and
7.
Vidna, I still need initiative from you guys.
I'll just roll, I guess.
Make sure your token is selected, though. That could be the problem.
Click on your face.
Haha.
Well, I'm changing it back to the first one I
There you
rolled,
go.
unless you don't want me to.
Aw.
I rolled a 10 initially.
I would prefer the reroll.
Oh, okay.
I apologize, but
I don't care.
Yeah.
I'm
okay.
trying to change it back, but it won't let me. There.
So don't worry about combat positioning for the time being. That I'm not using the map for anything other than just affecting your tokens. Tap, you see Chell trying desperately to stop Vidna, who's struggling to fight her way towards the winery. What do you do?
Oh man. I don't want to use a spell slot. Let's see if I can do that.
No.
I'm not going to. I'm just going to get ready to blast if anything starts moving or attacking any one of my teammates or anyone in my group.
Okay.
And yeah, and just keep trotting towards their direction slowly.
Okay. Ismark will kind of call, Vidna, come back! And that's probably the extent of what he's going
Oh,
to do.
thanks for the help.
He's not a monk.
Yeah,
Or-
what's he going to do?
Speedy fellow.
I mean, he'll kind of jog toward you, but he's not gonna run to his death.
Am I running to my death?
Vidna, how did
Yes.
What?
Yes,
how
you
did
are.
you end up here?
I don't know. I'll go now.
No,
No.
Chell.
I
ended
mean, I
up.
should have.
Chell? Where's Chell?
Chell.
Chell's
Oh,
dead.
I'll beat this one.
Rip.
What do you do, Chell?
Uh,
You had a hold of Vidna. She broke free of your grasp and is charging towards the winery again.
I'd like to try to tackle her ass again, and I got a 23 on my
I believe I can use warding flare on this, so
It is considered an attack.
I will do that. You have disadvantage.
Fuck! Well, I still got a 17.
Vidna, make an athletics or acrobatics check.
Well, probably still won't make that. 22,
Natural 20. Once again, Vidna shrugs you off.
Girl, I gotta go.
Vidna,
So that
stop!
That was an attack action.
Oh,
So
well,
if you get extra attack, you may.
19 plus 25.
I can't beat that no matter what I do.
You
Unless
can
a
get
nat
natural
20.
Yep.
I already
natural
did that though. I wasted it. I gotta go.
Okay.
And
Irina tackles into you. You kind of break free of her, and she catches you a second time, this time with a more iron grip, and kind of pulls you back, putting you in, I don't know the detail, some kind of a lock. With martial artists in the party, I feel like I shouldn't specify.
Submission hold.
They'll just correct me.
Vidna, you have to stop.
you have to see there's
You
survivors. There was a baby here.
You can't run it over there.
Why
They'll
not?
kill you too.
Kiva,
Together.
you see Irina charge after Vidna,
Help me. sister.
struggling to grasp her, and then finally putting her into a lock and holding her in place. What do you do?
I am going to. Vidna! Irina, work together, and I'm gonna go catch up.
Okay. So you move adjacent to them.
Yeah, stop fighting, and I'm gonna try and break them up.
Make an athletics or acrobatics check opposed by Chell's athletics or acrobatics check.
This music is freaking me out.
I'm not fighting though, I'm just holding on to her.
Oh no, I'm gonna be holding on to both of you. So
Alright, well, I'm not letting go
In
of it.
that case, both of you make athletics or acrobatics checks against Kiva's.
So basically, all three of you guys are gonna hug.
I don't want to hug right now. I got a 21.
and I'm assuming this is an ability check, therefore I have
No.
disadvantage.
Oh, yes. I'm sorry. It is an ability check. And yes, you do.
I hate you guys. 13.
And Chell?
16.
Okay. So you are unable to break them apart.
But I am fierce.
You're so fierce, sister.
Shut up.
As you shrug her off.
You're so fierce, sister.
You're so strong, but not strong enough.
I'm still tired.
Freaking out.
Quit fighting.
She won't let me go try to help them, sister.
You're acting rash. Quit it.
This is my job. I healed people.
We can't heal dead people.
Vidna, we have to do this together. You can't run off by yourself.
Then
Run
run
by
with
yourself,
me. Let's
girl.
go.
We need to go
And-
cautiously.
As you are riding forward on your horse, you see Kiva catch up with Irina and Vidna and try to force them apart, and Irina will not let go, and Vidna kind of shoves Kiva off of her as she tries to grab her too.
I'm going to swing wide around them and try to position myself between their happy little tussle and the house.
Interesting. That's very, very interesting.
Well, sounds like something Genzi would do.
You're
We also going to keep a watch.
on Valentine, right?
Yes.
God only knows.
Yes.
Valentine, seems absolutely terrified of the scarecrows that you are riding past and comes to an abrupt halt, and I need you to
Damn.
that.
Fail.
And it
One.
actually throws you out of the saddle
Oh no.
as it rears up.
Whee! Alright. I guess my butt's on the ground.
And it kind of rears up and then lands and then bolts riding northeast into the forest.
My money.
Running. Oh no!
Whatever.
It doesn't reach the forest. That's just the direction it's heading.
Alright.
Yeah, you can't take the horse away from us that fast.
Alright, well, I guess I'm on the ground. Can I at least stand up for this turn, or am I done?
Oh yeah. You can get up.
Okay. Get up and turn towards the house and kind of look around.
Okay. You can see that there's a scarecrow about 20 feet from you and another one about 60 feet from you. That being the one that's closest to the house. You can still see Kiva, Vidna, and Irina. Did you want to do anything with a bonus action? Or technically, you still have half your movement that you can move if you want to move toward anyone.
I do want to move closer to where they're having their happy little hugging party.
Okay.
And kind of I'm pretty much going to say as I'm doing so, hey, knock this off, you're making noise, and I think the scarecrows are coming.
Vidna.
Yeah.
You are kind of in a panic as Chell's got a firm hold of you. She has your arm locked. She's not letting you move. You're unable to break free of her. Kiva just tried to grab both of you, and you kind of threw her off and are struggling now. What do you do? And obviously, Jensen is trotting towards you, having just been thrown from his horse.
Scarecrows. Can I see anything odd about them?
Make a perception check.
Got a 22.
It looks like a scarecrow. You can see that there's straw sticking out of it.
Any blood on it?
No, actually, there is no blood on it. Though, something else that you see that is of interest, there are very large, we're talking elephant-sized footprints
Fuck.
in the mud,
Well, I'm just
stomping right through the vineyard.
I'm not going to mention that. Don't want to freak out my group.
They seem freaked.
Yeah, they do.
Yeah,
Okay.
I can't go too much into detail about the tracks because obviously you'd have to look at them more closely, and right now you kind of can't. So what would you like to do?
I'm just going to look at Chell. I want to go see if there are survivors. So you need to let me go.
Can't run. We go together.
Then let's go now, together.
Okay, go grab that horse.
You're cutting out.
We're losing you.
Oh, you know, it might be my... No, it's not that. Should
Are
I
your
go grab...
headphones losing battery?
Can you hear me right now?
Yeah.
Yes.
It seems like when you cut out, your camera also starts to stutter, so I think it's internet.
So, should I go grab that horse real quick?
Are you asking this as you have hold of...
Yes.
Wait.
I'm asking... No.
I was gonna, if this helps you, I was gonna ride up to it and try to grab it because I'm on the other horse.
Well, you guys are still in initiative, actually.
The horse is not important, their lives are.
Technically, it is still Vidna's turn, and I need to know in this 6 seconds, are you doing something, or are you going to...
I'm seeing if she's going to let go of me.
6 seconds have passed, and she has not yet let go of you.
Then I'm going to try to break free.
Okay. That's what I needed to know.
Did the smash.
My athletics are 6. If she's still hanging on, that is.
Shell, Irina, I need you to make an athletics or acrobatics check.
12.
Okay. Vidna struggles. You still can't get free. She's got you pretty good. And that was an action.
I can't move, correct?
Correct. Your speed is 0.
Okay.
You do still have a bonus action if there's anything you want to do with your bonus action.
Can't do anything as a bonus action.
Okay. In that case, Tap. It is now your turn.
Okay, how far is the horse? I would have just seen the horse get thrown, right? So it's just now starting. So it's not very far. It's just starting.
It hasn't gotten very far.
Okay, I'm gonna go right up to the horse and try to grab the horse's reins and calm it down. Be like, "Calm, boy."
Okay.
Or girl, or whatever.
Valentine is a boy. Make an animal handling check.
Oh, I'm never good at these, man.
Throwing Arthur on him.
Yeah.
Roll a
pretty much.
1 and piss it off even more.
Yeah.
Doesn't seem pissed at this point. Actually, let's see what you roll first.
8.
8. You don't. This isn't really your.
I do have a
forte.
horse though, so the 2 horses. My horse isn't freaking out. I don't know if that helps or not.
Actually, as you ride close, your horse needs to make a saving throw too.
Dope. That's true.
To ride close to the other horse?
Specifically to ride close to the scarecrow that scared the hell out of the other horse.
Oh,
But I thought it was we rode north.
yeah. I thought he ran away from the scarecrow.
He was I said that's the direction he was headed, but technically, as Bijan has informed me, and he is correct, it's only been 6 seconds. It hasn't had time to go very far, and it had already used most of its movement just to get where it did go.
Well, ain't I so great at letting you know things?
Okay, but good news, Namira made her save.
Woohoo!
Yeah.
So you ride to this horse, and it is having none of it. It just races by you going the other direction.
Ready?
One thing is clear to you. This horse is terrified. This isn't the discomfort it has around Vidna. It's straight up fright.
Something spooked the horse.
I'm gonna like get ready to do it again because I'm probably gonna try to grab the horse again next time. So
Okay, so you want to use like the rest of your movement just to ride after it?
yeah.
Okay. Ismark actually is perfectly lined up to try to catch the horse. There it is.
Catch it.
Yeah, catch it by the reins and like try to calm it. So he's going to make an animal handling check as well as it runs by him.
Do a grab and then he swings up on top of it. You know?
Oh,
what I
that'd
mean?
be badass.
Yeah.
So his animal handling is actually enough to. He catches the horse and it's still frightened, but like it stops running as he's just kind of holding it in place. Its eyes are kind of rolling around in its head. It's not quite frothing, but it's absolutely terrified, just standing still. And he cannot move it any closer to these scarecrows. But he now has Valentine. There we go. I'll remember them. Chell, it is your turn. What would you like to do?
I say to Vidna, please don't run off. I'll let go. Just please don't run off.
Fine.
I let go.
Okay.
Vidna runs off.
Kiva.
Wait, really?
Chell has just let go of Vidna. Well, you'll find out on Vidna's turn.
Doesn't she get the rest of her
yeah.
turn now?
Well, did you want to do anything else?
No.
Okay. Kiva, what do you do?
Far away from the scarecrows and all that.
I mean, they're spread all over the vineyard. So
What's the nearest one?
the nearest one to you guys is about 30 feet away.
I'm gonna get within 15 feet, ready to attack, and I guess observe it. I don't really know. Is it from a human?
What do you mean?
Hey,
Like, is there a person in there?
yeah.
Do you want to, like, walk right up to it?
I said within 10 feet.
You'd have to be adjacent to it to really study it and investigate it.
All right. I'll I'll go up to it. Ready to attack if it hits me.
Okay. You advance on this horrid scarecrow.
Investigation?
Mm-hmm.
I hate having disadvantage on everything.
Well, you need a good night's sleep.
Roll the 1.
One?
Surprise.
Not a natural one, just a 1.
Yeah. A 2.
Let's see. Studying it, like you draw close. You reach out toward it slowly. Jab it. It doesn't move.
Did it feel fleshy?
It felt like straw. You, with both hands now, you take hold of the tunic and kind of tear it open so you can see and plunge your hand into the straw.
Ew.
And we'll end your turn there.
Wow, you're really.
Oh, you monster! You're such a monster.
That's just me.
Jensen. With your attention on the horse, you see Ismark kind of catch the horse, your horse. Oh, no. I'm sorry, that was Tap. You were walking towards them. You see Kiva back off. Chell, Irina kind of gradually lets go of Vidna. What do? You can see Kiva moving now towards one of the scarecrows suspiciously. Okay. You watch as she tears the tunic open and is kind of, probing it.
All right. I'm definitely going to have my hand axe ready and my shield out. Mm-hmm. I'm going to look over at Vidna and be like, you don't move. You just put us right in the middle of a potential shitfest. If you go running into the house, you're abandoning us all to die. So stay put. And then I'm going to work my way over towards where Kiva is.
Okay.
I can kind of look at what she's poking around
with.
You
move up next to her. Right around when you get to her is when she's sticking her hand into the straw.
What the hell are you doing?
Wanted to see if there was bodies underneath.
What do you feel?
Demented.
I'm going to cut you off there because she hasn't had time to feel anything. Unless you want to do more. Or are you just kind of moving here and bracing yourself?
I'm going to try pulling her hand out.
There isn't really time, per se. I kind of interrupted her action in half. It would continue on, so.
All right, I'm going to attack her arm and try to cut her hand off.
Oh, okay. I'm down with it.
Sure, I can hack her limb off, but I can't pull her hand out.
No.
Logic.
Well, remember that technically turns operate kind of simultaneously.
Uh-huh.
So, like, it's toward the end of your turn when, since hers ended with her putting it into there, it would be about 3/4 of the way through your turn when her hand goes into the straw.
So there's still time. That's okay.
I mean, you could, like, try to really quick, like, no, don't do that.
I will
do that.
Can I ready an action, or am I done?
Oh, yeah, you can ready an action.
Okay, I'm going to ready an action that if that thing moves in any kind of fashion, like
hostile,
animated, not like falling off the thing or whatever, I'm going to be ready to strike.
I don't know if you could know the difference necessarily on that one, but
whatever.
If it moves, we'll say you attack it. Fair?
Fair.
Okay. Vidna, what do you do?
Look at Joe. Do I have your permission to move?
That's how you want to be. Sure.
Ow.
She's gonna go over to the scarecrow.
Joining Jensen and Kiva?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Chell looks very upset by that, by the way.
And I want to just look. How close are we to the house?
The winery?
Yeah.
It's about 20 feet away from the scarecrow.
I want to like just look around in the vicinity for any like bodies on the ground or anything like that.
Make a perception check.
Or blood. Signs of a struggle. 21.
You don't see any bodies, neither raven nor human. You don't see any dead blights or anything of that nature. Just wreckage, like of something massive punching holes in the walls. You can see that there do appear to be some bloodstains.
How close?
On the interior? On the interior.
Oh, okay.
Mm-hmm.
How far did I have to move to get to...
30 feet.
Okay, so that was my full movement.
Yep.
Okay, that's it then.
Tap. You were the one who had your attention on the horse. You see Ismark like catch it by the reins. He gets dragged for maybe 5 feet before he kind of pulls it and gets it to stop its mad dash away.
Okay, since I seen Ismark do that, I was keeping up with the horse. I was like right there.
Mm-hmm.
How far am I from the farthest scarecrow? From where I am now.
Your horse could get you there in a single turn.
No, I mean, I'm just curious about feet-wise. I mean, am I like 80
Need
feet?
to know for casting spells.
60 feet?
60 feet, okay. So, and all the other ones are closer, right? To me, slightly closer.
Oh, wait, did you say the furthest one?
Yes, the furthest one.
I'm sorry, the furthest one. Never mind. Furthest one, you're a few hundred feet.
Okay. Well, like 300 feet?
Give or take.
Okay. Okay, so the closest one I'm what, a little bit farther than like, if they were like 30 feet, I'm probably like what, 30, 40 feet from the closest one right now?
Well, because you had to run the opposite direction with that horse, you'd actually be 60 feet from the closest one.
Okay, and that's where Ismark is, right?
No, Ismark is even further. Unless you move to where Ismark is.
Well, yeah, because I caught up to the horse, remember?
Okay, well then, yeah, both of you are 60 feet away.
Okay, perfect. And there's really not much mist here because we could see the house and everything, right?
The mist seems to be hugging the trees.
Okay. And about I know I'm asking a lot of questions, but the moon, can I actually see better? I mean, I still have my torch.
Oh yeah. Well, remember, yesterday was a full moon, so it's still basically full.
Okay, so and because it's a meadow with no mist, I can pretty much see the whole, almost everything. Because it's.
I mean, there's a little bit of mist just rolling over the ground, but it's not enough to really obscure sight. The moonlight kind of burns through it.
Okay, I'm gonna tell Ismark. Ismark, just let me take the horses and stay a little bit further back. If you want to go move up ahead, I'll hang on to the horses. So don't take them up there. And if anything happens, I can hit anything from this far away.
If you are sure, what do you want me to do?
Go see what's going on with them. Try to help them out.
We should not linger here.
That's what I'm saying. Go convince them of that.
All right.
All right. Hey, hand out. Brother-in-law shake.
He's going to walk towards them.
Aw,
Left me hanging, brah.
I will break you one day.
Oh god.
Not in a bad
All right, good talk.
On his turn, Ismark is going to do as you said. He's going to hand you the reins to the horse, and then he's going to walk. Well,
He's gonna sashay away.
He's 60 feet away, so he's going to... I guess he will. He'll double move, so he'll kind of jog after you guys. What are we doing? What are you doing?
Need to look for survivors.
Or not Shell, I'm sorry, as he sees Kiva's hand just buried in Scarecrow. We should not linger here. We cannot do any more for the Martikovs. We can do more for our...
That's not
For our
true. There
friends
might be someone here still alive.
He looks doubtfully at the smashed vineyard. And there's just like, even at the far end of the meadow where the forest... hang on, let me move you back to the map. Like at the far end of the meadow, over here, you can just see that there are broken trees, almost creating an avenue through the woods. But you can't really make out where it goes.
Wow.
Like the trees have been smashed down.
Look, they can turn into ravens. Someone had to have survived.
I do not think they would be here.
If they were hurt, they might still be.
Our earlier promise to them.
What about that outcropping of trees where they were out before?
Where what?
When we first met them, they
Oh.
had back to those over there.
That's the northern grove of trees. You'd have to go a little ways to get there.
Does it look like?
Hmm?
Well, we would notice if there was like something destroyed.
Oh no,
way,
that
or-
grove hasn't been smashed. It's
Okay.
still standing.
Okay. Because if we can see all the way to that tree line, you know.
Mm-hmm.
Right. Let's.
Chell,
Is it my turn?
it is your turn.
It's obvious that something big came through here, so I'll investigate those footprints.
Okay, make a survival check.
Oh no, Vidna's gone.
19.
19. Well, very large footprints. They are about the size of elephant feet.
They're huge.
It looks like whatever it was bipedal. And the feet were more or less circular. Again, like elephant feet. You would estimate from the tracks it weighed probably 2 or 3 tons. The tracks kind of go all over this meadow. It clearly did the smashing of the vineyard. As far as you can tell, it was alone. Studying the ruins of the winery, you would surmise that whatever it is also has humanoid hands, fists. What was that?
Just whispering and mumbling angrily.
It also looks like something serpentine was moving in time with it wherever its footprints go. Not like other creatures, more like what you would expect something with a tail would leave, only multiple tails. Maybe 4 or 5. And they're much smaller than you would think a tail of a creature this size should be. So maybe dragging tentacles or something of that nature? It
Is
looks
there
like
any...
it came from that avenue over here, did this wreckage, and then went back the way it came.
Okay, that helps. Well, guys, it went that way. And does the winery look like it's occupied?
No, but one final detail that you did get from your survival, as far as you can tell, this would have occurred maybe 3 or 4 hours ago.
Okay. Guys, this just happened. This just
we out of
happened.
initiative.
No, you are still in initiative.
Just looking at a different map.
That was Chell's turn. So, I'm actually going to move to Kiva. Kiva, you were sticking your hands into this scarecrow.
Mm-hmm.
You reach in and kind of feel around. Nothing happens. You don't feel anything. Suddenly there's cool air as your hand goes out the other side. You pull back. Look at your hands. There's nothing on them. Scarecrow doesn't move.
Well, then I'm not attacking it.
Can I take off the mask? The head thing?
The burlap sack.
Yes.
You reach up for it to kind of tug it off. Doesn't come. It's kind of stuck onto it.
Boy.
Okay, then can I rip it off?
I'm going to have you make an athletics check.
Damn disadvantage.
It's one strong
17.
sack.
The top just kind of tears right off in your hands, and you stagger back a little bit from, kind of not expecting it to come loose so easily. Just look at it, look up, and you can see there's just a strip of cloth missing diagonally the top third of its face. But one slit eye is just kind of staring down at you the way you kind of turned the head a little when you pulled it, and that crooked, jagged mouth is still leering at you.
Bad feeling.
What does she see for the strip that tore off?
It's just burlap sack.
I mean, under where? What was
Straw.
it?
Just straw.
You should burn these.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. Because what if the Mardikovs were turned into these?
What?
I don't know how magic works. I don't know.
Is that the end of your turn, Kiva?
Yeah, I'm gonna have drop the sack part and keep my battle axe in both hands. Ready.
Okay. It just seems to be staring with that one eye fixed right on you. Jensen.
I'm gonna light a candle.
Okay.
And then I'm gonna hold a candle to the straw.
So, not to go all rulesy on you, but are your candles kept in your bag?
Yes.
Not the saddlebag.
No, the only thing in the saddlebag was my money.
Okay. So in your bag, it would be an action to get it out and an action to light it.
Okay.
Now, if you keep the candles like readily accessible, like in a belt pouch or something, you can get it out as a free action.
Mm-hmm.
But if it's like in your backpack, it's an action to get it out. So you kind of unshoulder your bag, reach around in there, take out your candle, and I'll assume you grab the flint and steel as well while you're in there, or a tinder box or whatever.
Yep. Otherwise, I can't light it.
Okay. So you've got. We'll assume you're starting the process of like trying to get a light.
Mm.
Anything else on your turn?
Nothing else I can really
In fact,
do.
I'll say that since you're using your whole turn, you can also get it lit. We'll just say that's the end of your turn as you get it. The spark and the wick catches.
Okay. Well, at least if I can get that far, I'll kind of look up at the old scarecrow that's in front of me and be like, all right, you can smile and you can stare. I wonder if you can burn. What's up?
Would I?
What do you do?
Would I
go
be
ahead.
able to hear them though, or see this and see what's going on? 60
You
feet
wouldn't
away.
probably be able to hear, but you can see.
So I can see Jensen like starting to light this candle and light this thing on fire, right?
I'm not lighting it on fire yet. I'm just
Yeah, he's just lighting a candle.
But I mean, it looks like he's going to light it on fire, obviously, if he's lighting a candle, because that's what I would think.
I don't know. I mean,
Is it that
technically, with the tinder box, he could light it with just the tinder box. Technically, he doesn't need the candle to light it.
Yeah.
God, I wish I knew that.
Well, it's made of straw.
Well,
Okay.
I'm gonna shout to him though, just real quick. Maybe it is the family cursed. Touch it with the stone.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, now we're losing you.
It is you guys' internet.
Probably our internet.
Yeah. But I'm just yelling to them that I could touch it, like they might be the family members and they could be cursed, and I could touch it with the heartstone. That's all I'm yelling to them.
Cursed? It's bloody scarecrow. How can it be cursed?
Oh man.
Anything's possible.
There goes our stealth.
Stealth. Oh, you guys.
There was no stealth, man.
I was gonna say. Yeah.
You guys were just fighting over there.
Welcome.
Ismark shouted at you.
That's true. That's true.
Horse ran and went meow.
Yeah, you're right.
As Jensen lights this candle and says his piece, and Tap shouts from the slightly elevated hilltop where he's gone back to with the horses. The scarecrow suddenly lurches downward with both arms at Kiva. As the one kind of lurches down for Kiva, all of them across the vineyard begin moving. Or actually, now that you look, they've been moving. They've just been very secretive about it.
Sneaky, sneaky.
Ooh, look at that thing.
Okay, that doesn't look anything like you were describing, dude.
What?
It totally does.
Yeah, I said straw interior, tattered rags around its legs, torso, like it looks like it's wearing a short sleeve, and a burlap sack over its head with a jagged mouth and slits for eyes.
And obviously, this one isn't on a wooden thing. But
Actually, none of them were.
I thought you said they were.
I
on
said
sticks.
if they were, they would have to be small. But no, Kiva, you might remember, reached her hand straight through its middle and felt nothing.
Mm-hmm. That's true.
So,
Scary.
Happy days.
uh,
Time for a bonfire.
let's get some actual combat music going now. None of this.
Mortal Kombat!
Okay, Tap. You were pretty far back, but you were keeping an eye, and kind of something on your peripheries caught your attention. And when you look, you see three of the most distant scarecrows slinking along the wreckage of the vineyard toward your comrades. And you look back just in time to see the other one lurch down toward Kiva. Now, I believe you have the alert feat, right?
Yes, I do.
Which is why you get to act even before they do.
Oh, okay. So, what? Oh,
You mean danger sense, Kiva?
No, do you have that thing yet where if you rage, you can act in a surprise round?
Nope.
okay. I'm actually going to. How far are the three?
You're cutting out. The three closest to you?
Yes, the three close ones.
They're all within range of your spells. Let's put it that way. And they're all within 80 feet.
Oh,
So
wow.
your horse can get you to them.
Okay. Actually, from here, I'm going to target three of them, and I'm going to cast.
Oh, I'm sorry. They're all
Wait.
within 120 feet, not 80 feet.
Yep. I'm going to Scorching Ray on three
Okay.
of them.
So you shoot. You can make 3 different attack rolls against them. 10 will not hit the first one you shoot at.
Okay.
These, are you including the one who is by them, or?
I believe it's only it can pick just the one. They're not grabbing them, right? Because I'm reacting like right as it's moving, right?
Correct. Yep.
This is, it won't hit them. Yeah, this.
So you get 2 more attack rolls.
All right, here we go. Hitting another one. 18.
18 will hit one.
All right, and this is the one. I'm gonna hit the one in front of by Kiva and them.
Well, I had that listed as the third one.
Oh, okay, that's fine then. Yeah, this is for the
Go
second
in
one.
order.
9.
So, okay, and then the third one, and I will kind of talk about what happened.
Okay. 13
13 will hit.
and 6.
Okay. So you shoot a series of beams of red flame out of your hand, one after another, at 3 different of these scarecrows. One of them kind of duck behind one of the broken pieces of vineyard of what do you call that? The vines are draped over.
Trestle.
A trellis?
Trestle.
Trellis.
Yeah. The other two are caught, and both of them burst into flames. And you see this creature, as depicted in the image, just kind of thrash about, waving its burning arms. It's like if you've seen Nightmare Before Christmas. Of course, you've seen Nightmare Before Christmas. It kind of looks like Jack in the beginning of that when he's lit on fire.
All right.
And they begin dashing through the vineyard, lighting things on fire with their bodies.
Obviously, they never learned stop, drop, and roll.
So all of the scarecrows kind of seem to advance on you guys all at once. Two of them break off to go towards Tap. The two who are on fire just break into a mad dash straight toward... Let's see, all of the rest of you are kind of tucked together, aren't you? Yeah. So they kind of dash straight towards you guys.
Do we have...
Oh, wait, no. Chell was off on her own.
Well, I was.
But
Wasn't far.
they're not going to go anywhere near Chell.
Oh, why not?
Actually, now that I think about it, one of them was already adjacent to you. That one is going to lunge for Kiva. So this blazing scarecrow lunged for you, got caught in the chest with a beam, and staggered back, and then swiped out at you with its flaming arm. Does a 14 hit Kiva?
Yes, actually. Wait, would mine be 15? No. Yes, it hits.
Okay, so you take 7 slashing damage, and I need you to make a wisdom saving throw.
Poor woman.
What?
3.
Okay. Kiva, you are frightened until the end of this scarecrow's next turn.
Oh no.
Meaning you have disadvantage on attack rolls as long as it's within sight, and you cannot willingly move closer to it.
This is going to get interesting.
The other burning one is going to do a terrifying glare. The only one who's actually in range is Chell.
Quick, everybody do the bird box challenge.
So as you see this thing, I need you to make a wisdom saving throw as you just see this, not giant, but this human-sized flaming scarecrow thrashing through the air, dashing toward you.
11.
You are just barely able to resist fright.
Wait, does Fey Ancestry have anything to do with... Oh no, that's Charm. Okay, never mind.
Yep. So, the third one that is actually within range is just straight up dashing towards Kiva, and it's not going to quite get there. The others are all sprinting across the open grass. So I'm actually going to go back to Tap now, since nobody else can act in their little surprise round. Tap, you have another turn.
Oh, okay.
I don't think I got a turn in a while.
You have.
Okay.
This is the first time you've been skipped.
How are the two coming after me? How far are they?
At this point, they're about 60 feet from you.
60 feet. How far is Burning Hands? It's
15 feet.
Yeah. I'm going. Are they close together? Are they
Yep. Well, no, not yet, but they're kind of moving in towards. They will be close together when they get to you.
How many? Oh, shoot. So there's two that are coming after me, right? And then any other ones close to them or no?
The other 3 will probably reach the others this turn.
It's hard to advise because I'm just going to catch fireball on those.
I can't understand what you're saying. You're cutting out.
Oh, I said I'm probably going to fireball on coming after me, but I don't know where the other ones are laid out, so I don't know if it's going to be able to hit them as well.
Doing Theater of the Mind, try to let go of the grid. Don't visualize a grid. Visualize the meadow before you. And just picture, and really it doesn't matter how precise your vision of where they are lines up with mine. Just know that they are in the wrecked vineyard running towards the others. They're at about medium range from you. The other two are closing in toward you, just dashing up the hill towards you. You have the two horses by you. And then there are two blazing scarecrows in melee range of Vidna, Ismark, Jensen, and Kiva.
Okay, I'm going to cast Fireball on the two that are coming after me, and I'm going to try to hit one of the other ones that are trying to go after them if they're in range, because I got a 20-foot radius.
Yes.
I don't know if I'm going to hit them or not.
Probably not able to hit any of the outlayers, just because they were spread out all over the vineyard. And these two kind of veered off to come towards you.
Okay, well,
but you can definitely get both of these two.
I'm going to smoke these guys, so.
Okay.
I'm casting it right now.
So you launch a giant... Actually, no, I'm sorry. Fireball doesn't launch. There's just a deafening explosion that blasts outward from where they were standing or running. Both of them are going to make dexterity saving throws.
Damn.
Against a DC 14. And they both succeed, so they take half damage. This explosion blasts the two scarecrows away from each other. Each of them still takes 22 damage, despite failing the save, meaning they are vulnerable to fire. You blast them apart, and they just kind of lie in heaps on the grass. And then you see them slowly starting to pick themselves up. Now, that fireball was a deafening explosion, like a bomb went off. And even as you guys are like 60 feet away, you still feel the heat wave wash over you from the fire. And now there's just smoke billowing from the middle of the meadow.
Okay. I have another question, too. They're on fire, right?
Yes.
The two that are picking themselves up, all... Okay. I'm going to actually take the horses, and I'm going to, with my bonus action, I'm actually going to back up.
Oh, you don't actually, that wouldn't be a bonus action. That's just part of your movement.
Oh, well, I'm just going to back up. I'm going to get a little further away from them. I'm not going to go crazy, but I'm going to get another, I'd say, how far away from me now?
So the horse's speed is 60, but the horse can use its action to dash if you want, so you can actually go a full 120 feet from them if you'd like.
Well,
but they
go ahead.
They were, I would assume you'd have blasted them when they were just out of range of you, so we'll say about 25 feet from you.
Okay, I'm just going to move the I'd say the 60 feet then.
So you just kind of canter on the horse, dragging the other one by the reins with you. How far do you want to go? Oh, you said 60 feet.
Yeah, just to back up a little bit.
Back up the road?
Actually,
further away from everyone else?
Yeah, well, a little bit. Yeah, let's go. They're 25 feet from me, you said?
Mm-hmm.
Let's go 40 feet back up the road. Just away a little bit.
So on these horses, you kind of canter back up the muddy road, leaving thick hoof prints. Just be hoof prints. These two scarecrows pick themselves up, clutching their head, thrashing about in flames, and then dash after you, both of them. And your horses do not like that. Each of them is going to use Terrifying Glare. So you and Namira have to save against this. There's Namira. So you need to make 2 wisdom saving throws.
Alrighty. Back to 4.
Or no, I'm sorry.
Wait, what?
They can only target 1. So they're both targeting you. Namira's rolls would be ignored.
So he has to save twice?
Yep.
So you changed it, even though you already rolled for...
I misread. I had said they were targeting you and the horses, but...
A 9 and a 3.
Damn.
Okay.
I even had +2 to that, too.
So you are stricken by this enchanting terror, and you are so frightened that everything just kind of your mind shuts down. You are paralyzed until the end of their next turn. Fortunately, Namira is just carrying you, but the reins on Valentine just kind of fall out of your hand limply. Fortunately, you didn't have your pact blade in hand, otherwise you'd have dropped it. But you just kind of, in a daze, are carried away by the horses. Now,
bye, everybody.
Bye.
The rest of you, 2 of them are just going to lash out at Kiva, these being the 2 that are on fire. Actually, both of them. I should say both, not 2, because there's only 2. So both of these are at Kiva.
So glad I'm last on initiative.
Natural 20, which will hit you for 7
I'm going
slash.
to
Yes?
do something about that.
Yes?
Yes. I'm going to use this. Improved flare.
Okay. So as the one swipes at Kiva with a hooked claw, Vidna is suddenly there with the holy symbol, and divine light blasts from her holy symbol.
So it would just be like that, just used on somebody else.
Mm-hmm. And it kind of it distracts the scarecrow, and its claw goes wide, making that a 16 to hit you instead of a natural 20. So it still hits, but instead of 7 damage, you only take 4.
And then I have to take the wisdom still, right?
Keep in mind, if you're within 10 feet of me, you get +1 to your saving throws.
Yep.
And you're right next to me.
You are within 10 feet of him. So, yep, now you will... So, actually, before you make the save, you made that save. The second attack hits you at 21.
Yep. And then another wisdom save?
Yep.
Oh, yeah. Oh,
Nice.
God.
Okay.
Thank you.
So you only took 5, so you took a total of 9 damage this turn.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. The other 3 scarecrows continue charging past Chell. 2 of them kind of close in on Vidna's side. The other one goes for Jensen, but they had to dash to get to you guys, so they don't attack this turn.
But they're
Okay.
adjacent to us?
They are adjacent to you, yes. There are
How many?
now 5.
How many are adjacent to me, can I ask?
Just assume you guys are all pressed in an area with 5 of them.
Oh, we all have 5 adjacent to each other. Oh, God.
You are all close together. But they are kind of surrounding you.
Lovely.
Ismark. I forget, what weapons have you guys given him?
He's got,
I'm
Battle
looking.
axe and a
six
sword.
axe.
I was thinking out loud mostly. He's going to draw that battle axe.
Hell yeah.
Servants of the devil. And he's going to swing, trying to behead one of them. One of the burning ones, actually. Unfortunately, he's going to get a 9 to hit, which will not hit.
Whiff.
He makes a second attack. He swings and misses. He tries to swing again, and the scarecrow reaches up and just grasps the haft of his axe, and with both hands, and he's just kind of wrestling with it. Kel, it is your turn.
How many are there?
There are 2 chasing after Tap, literally just running down the road after him, disappearing into the mist. There are 5 locked in melee with your friends.
Okay, 5. Just 5.
Sure.
And how intelligent do they seem to be? Do they
No
seem like they're
telling.
pretty stupid?
You tell me.
Can I make a check to tell you?
I'm
I'm asking you if I can find out more about these creatures before I try to attack them.
I guess you can make an insight check.
It's a 8.
You can't tell. Your best guess is your best guess.
I'm gonna I'm maybe about how far from them? You said I was off by myself a bit.
Yep, not far. You're within range of them. You
Are
were over
they-
by the winery, like investigating the tracks and such.
And they're not really paying attention to me.
They noticed you. One of them stopped to stare at you, which was that terror effect. But then the others just kind of kept running, and then he joined them and ran away.
Okay, so I'm gonna bonus action to use my shadow.
You're cutting out completely.
Yeah, losing you.
There in the chat.
Okay.
So I want to get behind it and attack it.
One of the burning ones, or not?
No, one of the ones that's harassing. One of the 5 that are harassing them.
2 of them are on fire. That were harassing them.
Okay, one that's on fire then.
Okay. So, Chell, you slip into the very shadows, disappearing from sight, and seem to materialize right out of the mist behind one of them. And as you do, you have advantage on your first attack, which is 16 to hit. You hit. Now, you can tell me what kind of an unarmed strike this is.
You're
cutting out.
Show us with your hands.
I'm trying. You guys aren't looking at me.
I'm looking.
Your camera keeps getting stuck.
Yeah,
Okay.
your audio and video are
It's
lagging.
an elbow.
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 God.
Elbow drop.
Okay. And your attacks are now considered magical, correct?
Yes.
All right. Your elbow punches right through it. You get a little scorched just because, of the fire, but you break off a big wad of straw when you do so. And its head just kind of turns a full 180 degrees to look at you. It just leers. There's a glowing, unholy red light coming from those eye slits.
Attack it again.
What kind of attack is this?
A punch in the face.
Okay.
'Cause I don't like its face.
19 will hit for another 4 damage as you punch and it kind of staggers back. And you've already
kill
used
it?
your bonus action. That did not kill it, no.
Then I can't do that. Ah, damn.
You've done as
Okay.
much as you can.
That's it.
Kiva, you are surrounded by scarecrows, all of whom seem to be grasping at you and clawing at you, even the ones who are on fire. And I believe you are terrified of them because of the wisdom saves. There's a supernatural
Just
fear
one.
that is... The
I
one's
made
enough.
the other 2.
Right, but it comes to the same thing. You've got disadvantage.
Well, I'm gonna rage
Okay.
and reckless attack.
Okay. That will be a straight attack roll instead of disadvantage.
That is fine.
Hmm.
Wow, it's not okay. It's 7 natural 1.
Ow.
You swing wildly and actually nearly take Chell's arm off as you tried to swing at the one she was punching. Pull back. Okay.
Alright, I'm gonna swing again.
Same target?
New one by Vidna.
Okay. 17. That
God
will
damn.
hit for 8 slashing damage, which is reduced to 4.
And I'm going to add my Divine Fury.
Uh-oh.
So that is.
Oh, is that 8 including your rage damage?
I wouldn't be able to tell, maybe?
I don't think so. I think you do an additional 2 points, which is
Okay.
reduced by 1.
Well, 1d. Half my Barbarian levels 3. Ooh, that's my. And I'll just add the.
You've got to remind me to set you up some macros for this stuff.
I do.
7 more damage, and that's radiant. It takes the full damage. So as your axe cleaves through this straw, golden light emanates from the blade, and the scarecrow lets out this awful, hideous, raptor-like shriek.
Can
So,
can you do it for us?
No.
I'm curious, am I able to add Searing Smite on top of that?
Not on top. So cast the spell really quick. I want to read the text just to make sure I know what I'm talking about. It is a bonus action to cast it. I believe you cast it
cast
ahead of
first.
time.
Yeah.
Yep. And then your
Okay.
weapon begins to burn with with fire. In your case, it would be unholy fire.
I'm just seeing if that one's the same.
Yep.
Okay. I can't concentrate on that stuff. Anyway,
Why?
I can't concentrate on things while raged.
Oh, that's true. That is true. Okay.
Now we know.
So, yeah. That one is also still alive, though.
Thus.
Jensen.
I don't think I'm going to attack one of the ones that's near me.
Burning or not burning?
I'm going to say burning.
Okay.
Using my old hand axe. Hang on. My roll 20's a legging.
20.
Woohoo!
20. That will hit. So this little hatchet, you hack right into one of the burning ones for 2 points of slashing damage.
Woo. Alright, and the other? Nope. 13.
13 will hit.
Oh, shit. Okay. I'll take it.
Okay. Once again, you embed your axe into this thing. It's burning. It's shrieking. It seems to be dying, but it is not dead. It's still moving, and it moves like it's going to throttle you. Is that the end of your turn?
That's the end of my turn. I'm not too worried. Strahd's not going to do much on my armor.
Vidna,
Oh,
you
it's
are
been
surrounded
years.
by scarecrows, one of whom is on fire. I'm sorry, 2 of whom are on fire.
I would like to do a check on these.
Okay.
I realize I've never seen anything like this, but like, are they undead or like
Make an Arcana check.
cursed beings or what? You sure it's not religion?
Positive.
Okay. 13.
I'm just gonna check to see if this works.
13. As far as you can tell, these are animated scarecrows of some kind. The straw is real. The tunics are real. These are clearly real scarecrows that have been animated. That's about the best you can say. What does that mean? It means they're not undead. Beyond that, you're not really sure.
Okay. I am going to. So I'm adjacent to 5 of them.
Yes.
Good.
For all points and purposes. Yeah.
Good. I'm gonna cast Word of Radiance.
Things going to get bright up in here.
What's
That-
the range?
It's 5 feet around me. Everyone, all
Mm.
creatures adjacent.
Of your choice.
So all enemies adjacent. That's my.
Gotcha. Okay. So they
That
all have to make.
DC is incorrect.
Yep. You got to switch it so that it's using your spell
Yeah.
ability skill.
The DC is 15.
Okay. Let's see. So there are 5 of them. Only 1 succeeds. The other 4 take 9 damage. Let me randomly determine which one succeeded. That one. Ha! That's funny. The really badly injured one is the only one that succeeded.
And I don't think it's like no damage if they.
Correct. So, Vidna, you hold forth your holy symbol and cry out a word of some holy word to Pelor. Do you have that word in mind?
No. There it goes. I was just testing to make sure that worked.
Mhm.
She's just gonna yell out, Pelor, watch over us and kill these creatures.
And sunlight bursts from your holy symbol, searing the sackcloth visage of these 4 of these 5 scarecrows.
So 4 of them took 9 damage,
Mm-hmm.
and they took the full damage.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, good to know. So that was my action. I
Mhm.
guess I can't really move. Well, I guess that's it.
Okay. Tap.
Okay. Real quick though, after the creatures dash, they can use the fear thing.
Mm-hmm. Well, no, not after they dash.
Okay, because I was far away from them after the. That's why I was wondering because I heard you say.
They don't actually have to be adjacent to you to use that. They only have to be within 30 feet of you, so they
Yeah,
didn't
but-
have to dash to catch up to you.
Oh, but you said they did dash. To me,
Okay.
that's okay. It doesn't matter.
That was more semantics. I didn't mean the mechanical dash,
Okay.
but you're right. I should be careful what I say.
No, it's fine.
I was thinking
just-
like dash in that, like, as they move this 30 feet, they are just dashing and staring after you.
because I heard you dash there, and then you really can't attack you in a second.
That was a poor choice of words on my part.
No, I got you now. Can I even do anything, or am I just staring into the abyss? Because remember,
paralyzed. Let me double check what paralyzed means. While paralyzed, you are incapacitated and cannot move or speak. You automatically fail strength and dexterity saving throws. Attack rolls against you have advantage. Any attack that hits you is a critical hit if they are within 5 feet of you.
Ow.
It's only until the end of their next turn, though.
Okay, and I have one more. I'm still moving on the horse, right, as well?
Right. Yep.
There's the horse running.
The horse, at this point, with these two burning scarecrows kind of dashing after them down the road, they're leaving the scarecrows behind, but yeah, those horses are out of there.
Damn it, and I'm on the horse.
Yep.
So bye. I'm going to be gone, and then at least the scarecrows won't catch up to me.
True.
I do have a question as well.
Mm-hmm.
The scarecrows burning. Can't remember what I was going to do. I was going to try to do something, but I can't remember. If I'm paralyzed, all right. Well, I guess that's pretty much it. I can't really do anything.
Okay.
All right. That's it.
And as of the end of their turn, the fear will slowly fade, and you'll kind of regain your senses and be able to take your next turn normally.
All right.
You are dimly aware, though, that these two scarecrows, even as they're being left behind 60 feet, 90 feet, 120 feet, they're still running after you. Now they are mechanically dashing, though they're still nowhere near. They're within range of you. You're not within range of them. The other 5 are all going to attack. And since in the spirit of fair play, I will roll randomly to see who each one attacks. Actually, no, not the burning one. The really badly hurt one is just going to straight up attack Jensen. 19 to hit, Jensen.
19 will hit. Keep in mind, if these are not using magical attacks, you shave off 3 damage.
Okay. So you only take 2 points of slashing damage. Also, I didn't know you had that feat. That is an excellent feat.
Had it for a while. I just forgot about it.
So you take 2 slashing damage as their straw claws harden with mud and some kind of eldritch magic. Not in the attack, just binding their straw together into weapons. It rakes against your armor, catches a little bit of a joint, but otherwise you are unharmed. The next one is going to be attacking Kiva, because of course it is. 10 to hit Kiva.
I did reckless. It's 18.
18 to hit Kiva. You take 5, reduced to 2 slashing damage. In your rage, the pain is easier to ignore and shrug off. You do need to make a wisdom saving throw.
God
or
damn
be
it, go
frightened
away.
again.
Piece of shit.
Okay, you are not frightened yet. The third one is going to target Vidna with this. It stares at Vidna with an unholy gaze. But you are not afraid of scarecrows, I guess.
Yeah, I got a
Growl at it, Vidna.
The fourth one, this one is burning, is going to attack Ismark. It gets a 16 to hit, which will not hit him. It glances off of his armor. Finally, the last one is going to attack Jensen. And that's a natural 1. It just it completely fails to even strike you. Ismark is up. And Ismark is going to swing with the battle axe. I've been rolling randomly to see who's targeted, so in the spirit of that, he hits the second one for 4 points of slashing damage. And then he makes his second attack. And misses with the second attack.
Whiff.
They have such low AC, and he's just not doing it. It's
His
just
percentage is not great.
It is not. It is terrible.
25% hit
He
rate.
was able to cut into one of them, and his axe just embedded right in its chest, and it just completely ignored it, as if it was made out of straw instead of flesh. Chell.
Hit the one in front of me.
Okay. The burning one, who really
Yes.
should be dead by now. 12. That will hit.
7.
For 7 points of magic bludgeoning damage. You kill it.
Oh,
How did you kill
finally.
this one?
Yay!
I'm gonna try to punch its face off.
Right, you do. You punch the head, and the head just kind of lands in the mud with a little plop and then rolls. And you can see the unholy red eyes just continuing to stare at you. The mouth creases into a wide pumpkin grin, and then the eyes disappear, and it's just a straw head.
Gross. I'll attack another one.
Okay.
For 11?
11 will hit. God damn it,
Oh.
Easemark. Just
Okay.
saying.
Oh, okay. I see now. 7 bludgeoning damage.
7 bludgeoning damage will destroy this one as well.
Oh, good. I'll go ahead. The key point to do flurry of blows, so I can take attacks.
Okay.
So I'll just go third one.
Ugh.
Natural 20.
Yeah, that'll do it.
8 plus 5 bludgeoning damage.
That's 13 points of bludgeoning damage. As you tear the head off of the second one, you launch off of it for the third one, kind of tackling it,
Yeah.
driving both fists right through its torso,
Yeah.
ripping out big clumps of straw and throwing it away. And the scarecrow just kind of screams up at the moon and then levels its malevolent red eyes on you.
Didn't kill it.
Now, did you say you spent 1 key point?
Yes.
That means
So
you
I
get a... It's not dead. No, that one's still alive.
Ugh. 23 to hit.
23 will hit it.
9 bludgeoning damage.
For another 9 bludgeoning damage, that one is still alive.
I don't
Eva.
like it.
There are 3 of them still around you.
And I'm no longer frightened.
You are no longer frightened, yeah.
I'm not gonna reckless. Haha!
Okay.
Hmm.
It's 25 to hit, and that will hit for 4... No, I'm sorry. You do 12, so for 6 points of slashing damage.
Dead?
No. Another 9 radiant damage. Ow. Once again, your axe is just, even as you hold it, it's just wreathed in divine fire. A golden flame flickering around its blade.
Ugh, fucking die! Mag it again, if it's not dead.
It's not dead. 23 will hit. For 13, and then it's only once per turn that you do the radiant,
Yeah.
right?
Correct.
So with the backswing, you do another 6 points of damage, and it is still not dead.
What the fuck? I'm just gonna look at Chell like, how are you doing this?
I don't know.
He's foaming at the mouth.
I mean, the shadows seem to be forming around her fists,
I'm not.
as if the night itself is embracing her hands.
Oh.
Maybe
Oh.
she has Mother Night's attention.
Oh no.
Jensen,
I'm gonna do what I normally do. Go wacky wacky with whatever I can get near. Bless you.
thank you. Go ahead.
I think I clicked on it, but I don't know if it registered.
I don't see it in the chat.
Wait, alright, my screen's refreshing. There we go.
Roll 20.
That works. It's been really slow for me.
Ooh.
22.
22 will hit.
That turn tracker probably don't help.
Oh,
4. Yeah, I'm hitting, but not for much.
that's all that counts. You're hitting.
I can attack.
That's 2 points of damage.
25.
Oh yeah.
25 will also hit And it's like you're hacking into a giant old oak tree with a little hatchet for all the effect it has. 9 reduced to 4 more slashing damage. Straw just... It doesn't seem to hurt it. It doesn't cut like flesh would. Unless you want to smite. Is that the end of your turn?
I'm gonna use a bonus action for the tunnel fighter, and then that's the end of my turn.
Okay. So you kind of take a more defensive stance and eye these scarecrows that are circling the whole group.
Yep.
Vidna.
3 are still adjacent to me, right?
Yes, there are still 3 surrounding you guys.
I will cast Word of Radiance. Paylor, please protect us.
Okay. 2 fail and take 12 radiant damage. Both of the ones who failed are completely engulfed in golden flames, and they burn and wither away like a dying candle, leaving nothing but ashes and burned cloth on the ground. There is still 1 remaining,
That's it for me.
and its eyes level on Vidna. Tap!
Oh, no.
You are no longer frightened, but you are on 2 horses running as hard as they can away from rapidly growing distant scarecrows. You can no longer see the winery through the fog.
Okay.
Uh-oh.
First thing I'm going to do, I can see the scarecrows though, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. First thing I'm going to do is I'm going to hit each scarecrow with an Eldritch.
Okay. Oh, that's going to knock them even further back.
First one is, a 26, and it's
Natural
a
20.
Natural 20. Yep. And I'll roll damage on that one.
Mm-hmm. Oh,
13. Oh,
God. 18 force damage.
Yep.
You blow that completely apart. Like, it just explodes, sending straw outward like shrapnel.
And the other one is going to be a 24.
Damn!
Well, there's all the good luck tonight. That'll hit.
You need to fire off of a horse more often.
Yeah.
For 10.
10
Goddamn
force
ballista.
damage, and it gets blown backwards.
And 10 feet, yep.
The scarecrow hits the road, rolls in the mud, and then just lies on the ground for a moment.
Now what I'm going to do is my bonus action, I'm going to grab the reins and I'm going to try to stop the horses.
Make an animal handling check.
Alrighty. Hopefully this worked. I've got horrible animal handling, as you could tell lately. Let's see. Please roll something. Please, good. 13.
Okay. You are able to get the horses to kind of stop sprinting, and
Okay.
slowly, over the course of about 60 feet, they come to a stop, leaving you sitting
On the
all
road.
alone in the forest, surrounded by fog and darkness.
Do I still have my do I still have my torch though? Because it was in my hand.
Yeah, I suppose you do.
Oh, okay.
Oh, no. When you were paralyzed, you would have dropped that.
Okay, that's what I was asking. All right. I can't take a bullseye lantern, can I?
No.
That'd be a whole.
At this point, that's basically the end of your...
Okay. All right.
Well, that scarecrow is going to get up and slowly start shambling after you. The other one is going to attack Vidna.
What did I ever do to you?
It just wants to
10
hug you.
Vidna. So it fails to connect with you at all. It just kind of lurches toward you, trying to grab the holy symbol out of your hand. You just pull away. Ismark steps up toward it and is going to try to cut it up. He
Do
makes
it.
2 attacks with his battle axe.
2 days, Mark.
One of them will hit for 10 damage, reduced to 5. Does not kill it. Just hacks into the straw. These things won't die.
Good try, though.
Chill.
All right, I'll attack it. 20.
That will hit.
There's my damage. 8 bludgeoning damage.
The knight wraps around your fists as you connect and seems to explode around it with a little miniature thunderclap. It is still alive, though.
Blech. 5.
That will also hit.
8
For
bludgeoning
another
damage.
8. and that completely destroys the scarecrow.
Good.
And at this point, because Tap, you are laughably distant from the scarecrow, and I'm just going to end initiative now.
Well, do you want me to? I was going to kill it real quick.
You can go ahead. You go before it.
I'm going to do 2 Eldritch blasts on it.
If it was at low hit points, so if even one of these hits,
20. Oh, natural 20.
critical hit.
Critical hit.
Christ.
Let's see if it's going to hit it. Let's see what it hits it for. Let's see.
Minimum.
Just gotta know. It had 4 hit points, I'll have you know.
Oh.
Well, 11.
11 damage. So yeah, you blast it apart. Then as you sit astride your horse, you are all alone.
Looking all majestic.
Okay.
Surrounded by fog.
I am going to.
God damn it. No! I had so many tabs open.
What?
He closed it.
Oh, bye.
Did you close your browser or did it crash?
I closed my browser.
Silly guy.
Oh,
Don't you have it set where if you reopen it, it'll just pull all the tabs again?
Nope, because it was like 8 different journal pages.
Oh, God.
It's okay. It's okay.
Daijoubu.
Daijoubu desu.
So, Forest Night.
Creepy noises.
Vidna, Jensen, Kiva, and Chell. What do you guys do?
I'm gonna start marching towards the wreckage of the house.
Winery?
Oh yeah.
Okay.
I'm going to look around, wonder where the hell Tap is.
I'm gonna grab
Yeah.
her by the back of the collar and stop her.
I'm not running.
I just don't. We're going together.
Let's
No,
go.
let's not
Tap's
go in there
gone.
until we know where we
As-
all are.
As you are having this altercation, Jensen, you look to where you saw Tap,
Mm-hmm.
and you can
Oh.
see his torch just lying on the ground. No sign of horses, no sign of Tap.
Where'd the tap?
I'm going to go over and pick it up.
Jensen trots about 60 feet away, picks up the still burning torch.
Where's the other horse?
What's up?
Where's the other horse?
Your mic just crapped
What's
out.
that?
Yeah.
What's that noise?
The other horse is with Tap.
Oh, the tap has both horses.
Your microphone is done.
Yeah.
It sounds like it's switched to your webcam mic.
Whoop. It's flippy. Say something.
Something.
There you go.
It's better.
I forgot he had both horses. That's what I was asking.
Yep. He has both horses.
I kind of hold that torch high and be like, give it a shout. Tap! Where are you?
You do not hear a response.
I hear a wolf.
You do.
Vidna will wait. She won't go any further. She didn't realize Tap was gone.
Okay, let's go towards that torch over there.
Which Jensen is holding.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, Vidna will go towards it.
I'll
So you
follow the
guys-
horse tracks.
Move ultimately to about where more or less to where actually I think Tap was more like here when he dropped the torch, but you move to where Tap was.
You can see the fireball pit.
Oh yeah, the grass is scorched black. There's like a wide 40-foot diameter blast radius.
We can't go running off into the woods looking for him.
Well,
Then,
Strange for you to say something like that.
then
Funny that.
if he comes back, we won't be here.
there's prints, right?
There's what?
Horse.
Oh,
Prince.
yes, there are.
Like,
You're cutting out completely.
Yeah, I'm trying to track him. Yep.
Okay, you want to track the horses? That would be a survival check. Okay, how much nod? 10. 10. You can tell the general direction the tracks go, but there's a lot of tracks out here, and
All right. At what point does Tap get to kind of start working his way back to us, or do something? Or
I'll
is he
get there.
lost?
I'll go to him when we're ready to jump to him.
Vidna will try looking for the tracks herself. So survival.
Yeah.
18.
Ooh. You find some tracks, and you are able to follow them a little ways before you find a totally ruined scarecrow.
Oh, see, look here. He was
Tap.
killing
I'm going to cut over to you now.
Okay. First thing I'm gonna do is light that bullet lantern.
Okay.
Pull it out, light it, and then I'm gonna start because I know where I came from. I'm gonna turn around and start. Unless the paralyzed, would I not know?
No, you have a general gist of the idea, but when you turn back, kind of looking at the forest, it doesn't look like you're on the road anymore. It looks like very unfamiliar. Like, yeah, you know it's that general direction, but there was a lot of weaving through the trees and such.
Okay. I'm gonna try to find my way back to where the scarecrows were that I burnt them in the trail. You know what I mean?
Okay. The second one, you mean?
Yeah, the killed.
Okay.
I'm gonna try to make my way back to the winery, basically.
Make a survival check.
Alrighty. I still have my thing open. Go to survival. Alright. Oh gosh.
Oh, one.
One.
Okay. You follow the...
Legion, don't
Trail.
forget about your new feature that you have.
Oh. Yeah. Actually, I did forget about that.
Oh,
Can
I
I
know
do
which feature that
this
is.
one? Well, I didn't mean to. Okay.
So as you fall back on the Dark One's own luck,
What luck?
you add another 1 point to your survival for a total of 2.
No way.
This is. I mean, I can cast. It's just a. Oh.
I don't know where I am. I still don't know where I am.
Please, Dark One, help me. No, you're still lost. All right, I'm still lost. Cool. Well, I'm gonna still try to make my way back on 2.
You see a trail of kind of torn up ground, and assume that has to be where you came from. And
Would
you start
shouting?
following.
I'm sorry. Would shouting help, like calling their names, at all?
Did he hear me?
If he did not hear you,
No, I didn't.
if you want to shout in the middle of this dark, this foliage forest, I encourage you to do so if you'd like to.
Victim over here.
I don't want to.
Victim!
just
We
gonna
got a
keep-
victim here!
I'm gonna keep. I ran north, up towards the trail, though, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Like
so,
for a while, you thought you were on the road, but things got a little turned around near the end there.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm gonna just try to make my way back to where I think is the winery, basically.
Okay. And you start moving in that direction with the horses, who still seem somewhat nervous. Cutting back to the others. Continuing to follow the tracks, you find signs that they went off the road and into the woods.
Oh boy.
Why would he do that?
You think he might still be frightened from the scarecrows?
Directionally
Maybe.
challenge.
Possible.
This is a dangerous place. We should have our wits about us.
I'll keep tracking him.
All right, let's all stay close together.
Keep the lights lit.
I have light on my mace.
Okay.
I have light on my torch.
Yeah, that's right. You have the torch still. Keep your eyes in every direction. And
I will
into
do that.
You guys go. Do I have
I'll keep my hands at the level of my eyes.
I see. Let's do that. The tracks weave this way and that.
My God, is he drunk?
And for a while, you can't find any tracks. Could I get you to make another survival check?
Chell's helping me. Do I have advantage?
Yes. But it's almost like the trees got a
I'm
little...
not helping.
I got a 22.
Jensen make one. He said Vidna make one.
I just want to see if I was being helpful. I'm
Jensen, I was going to have you make a perception check for me.
not. Oh, we could do that.
So you could fail that, too.
Yeah, I suck at those two, so, why not? Damn!
Yep. So
One.
that's a 1. Okay.
I am not helping. Really not helping. I wonder if we'll left the iron on at home.
And so you guys continue. What was Vidna's survival? 22?
Mhm.
For a while, you can't find the tracks, and it's really inexplicable. It's like something covered the tracks up. Like you find signs of recent tampering with the undergrowth, like someone was trying to hide tracks or remove them.
You can't hide them from me.
You pick up a lot of wolf tracks around here.
Were they
Wow.
sweeping the trail?
They kind of mingle with the trail. But then you find more hoof prints, maybe 40 feet away from where you lost them. It's almost total luck. Like, you guys lost a lot of time just spreading out and looking for where they, where they are. But from there forward, it's pretty clear. You can see, you find the ruined body of a second scarecrow. You find, in fact, that's where you lost the tracks. You find where it looks like he stopped. Given your high survival, you can safely assume he tried to get his bearings, and then he went the wrong way.
No.
And he's clearly on horseback, so he's moving at a greater pace than you are.
Yep.
Through
I
the
would think
woods?
it-
He's moving
I
at a
think I'd go
fast pace
slow.
through the woods?
No, not a fast pace, just faster than you guys.
Horses don't exactly do well in the woods.
They don't, but you also find signs that, like, you're not finding any signs of, like, a horse struggling with undergrowth. Just tracks, but, like, all the difficulty you're having with the brambles, the snags, everything getting in your way, it's like it's not there for him.
Great.
What do you want to do?
Guys, I could use my last spell slot to cast Sending and contact him. But then I won't be able to,
At this point, this late in the day, I would say we are done.
Let me
Yeah,
just. I
that'd be-
got this. I got this.
What are you gonna do?
Well, I was just gonna make my voice really loud and then.
No.
Bother.
No, no.
I'm
No, no, no.
It's a crude solution.
gonna break out the air horn.
I can be subtle.
Subtle.
while screaming?
I wouldn't be screaming, I'd be talking, but sister, if you must know, I could make like cuckoo this way. Cuckoo.
Booming
Oh.
bird noise.
Well-
so subtle.
Let's hear your
Barbarian
bird
subtle.
call. Let's hear your quail call.
What does quail sound like?
You know, a quail. Ismark can do it. Do it, Ismark.
He'll do it, I guess. That's
Like that. Do that, Kiva. Can you do that? Yeah.
I do good, yeah?
I don't think that's gonna help him find us.
That might scare him bloody off.
Come here. Krrr, krrr.
Like he's in a panic.
Hey, krrr.
He likely gets farther from us every moment we spend here.
Can
Okay.
I try?
Sure.
I use thaumaturgy. Krr, krr.
There is this deafening,
This way.
like, pigeon quail that,
Giant pigeon.
like a thunderclap through it, like blasts leaves away with the intensity of the volume of her.
The trees buckle, the ground shakes, leaves
Yeah.
fall, the sky parts, the moon runs away.
I thought you were going to be subtle, sister.
I am. Oh wait.
If you did that sound booming? Oh yeah.
You guys
Tap,
can last for a minute.
make a perception check.
Okay. Would I? This is for if I would even tell if it's her voice, right?
This is just to see if you heard anything at all.
Okay.
Hear it. I'm so stupid.
$13.
13. You hear like a distant like some kind of giant demonic bat or something.
Followed
come
by I am.
And then you hear a voice bellow something in the distance.
That sounds like Kiva.
Don't really know who. It doesn't necessarily. Well, no, it would not sound like Kiva because it would be like Kiva through a megaphone, which
Which
No.
still sounds like me.
it would be a little different. The voice would be a little distorted, but someone just yelled, "I am." You definitely made that out.
I am. Okay. For me, which way am I going? I know I'm lost and all, but I mean, am I going like north,
You don't really know.
or I just don't know at all?
Yeah, you're under forest cover, so
Come
Your
back.
sense of direction is screwed.
there's a feat that would let you know that, or you could have a compass, but otherwise,
I am doing that. Come here. Come back.
Follow the sound.
okay.
of
So
my
you can
voice.
you can hear more of the demon bat,
That sounds like all to me.
or maybe a dire turkey.
Well, I'm gonna get a little closer, but I'm not gonna get like crazy. Like I'm not gonna start tromping towards it, but I want to hear what it's saying because I can make it is saying something though, right?
Something, yeah.
Yeah, but I don't know what it is, but I can tell there's words being said, right?
Oh yeah, yeah.
So I'm gonna move slowly closer to it, just so I can try to make out the words.
On horseback.
Yeah, I mean,
Okay. Do you want to try making a stealth check or anything, or do you just want to?
yeah, I want to try to do it quietly because I don't want to. If it's somebody, I mean, because I don't know it's them, you know.
Make a stealth check with disadvantage because you've got 2 horses with you.
9.
9.
Back.
Vidna, you hear a twig snap not far away.
There's something over there. Either your thing is working. For good or bad, it's working.
Got somebody's attention.
Something's coming this way, I think.
Do you think it's been a minute yet?
You hear a few more. Yes, it's now been a minute.
Okay.
You hear some more leaves crunching. A branch breaks.
I'm gonna call out
Whatever it is getting closer.
Tap.
Yep.
Oh, I do my
You
axe.
hear.
Do I hear her?
You
Yeah.
hear Vidna's voice.
Tap.
This is Tap.
Buddy,
For,
brother
for
Steve,
one
eh?
glorious minute, I almost forgot it was Tap we were talking about.
This is Tap.
Do I hear that?
You hear that come from the darkest, shadowiest part of the woods.
Tap, it's me. Get over here. What are you doing?
This is Tap.
Yeah, I
Okay,
know. This
I'm
is
going.
Midna.
Oh, hey Vidna. I'm talking to somebody. Hang on.
Oh God.
Hey, I'm gonna there. I'm gonna be like ride over there with both horses and say, I saved the horses at least.
Mark is
Good
just
job,
gonna
Tap.
slowly lower his battle axe.
See, I told you I can do it. Very subtle.
Good job, Kiva.
Thank you.
B, get out of here. This is freaky.
Oh, the horses probably don't like me, huh?
Oh, probably not.
Think they've seen worse today.
Are they being chill?
No, they're uncomfortable and agitated.
Let's
Obviously
go.
nervous.
I think we need to get into open ground.
To the winery.
It's safe to stay in the winery. We could make for Kresk, or
It's the middle of the night. Or the beginning of the night, I don't even know.
it's like 9 o'clock.
Well,
Oh.
To go back.
we got so far here. Why leave now?
Look, if they are dead, they need to be buried.
Yeah.
We owe them that much.
Or at least burnt.
Something.
Yeah.
So let's go back.
Oh, before
Mhm.
before we move, I have 7 silver-tipped crossbow bolts in my inventory right now. I'm just gonna give those to Ismark because I don't have any use for them.
Okay. That gives him a grand total of 7 silver-tipped crossbow bolts.
Yeah, I thought that might be the case.
Can I have one of those?
Yes. That
I
reminds
actually
me.
have
Jensen, I noticed
Right.
that you seem to be having some trouble with the hand axe, or with the hatchet. I have other weapons that I can borrow. Why don't you take the battle axe?
Battle axe is a two-hander, isn't it?
It can be used one-handed.
Can it?
Yep.
Like, could I wield that thing one-handed without?
Mhm.
a
Battle axe
penalty?
is versatile.
Doesn't
You
he
can
have a
use one at a
spear?
time.
What happened to your spear?
I'm not using that.
Why
I'm
not?
carrying it, but I'm not supposed to use it unless I actually have the elf guy with me. So I'm just going to return it to him at some point, maybe. But yeah, unless it's like an absolute pinch. It's like an ornate family heirloom.
It's still 10.
The damage I can do with it is no
And it
different
has
than
reach.
my axe.
Well, maybe
That's
you should
really
give it to Ismark then, because somebody... I mean, he has, like, a short sword now.
Well,
He
kind
has a
of.
crossbow, too.
Woohoo.
I'll give him a look and I'll be like, no, it's okay. You keep that. You've been using it for a while. It seems like you did fine with it. I'm all right with my little axe.
I think he's missed like 4/5 of his attacks.
Yeah, he's doing good.
It's bullshit. He's
I'm
got a
trying
fine
to be
attack bonus.
That's
reassuring.
just...
It's just
nice.
me. If you're certain. All right.
I'm certain.
So you guys make your way back out of the woods, down the hill, back into the valley, or back into the meadow, which, once again, the fog has settled in,
Of
and
course.
the moon is covered.
Mhm.
But the torchlight burns through the shadows as you make your way into the winery. The winery is as bad on the inside as it was on the outside. The giant vats have been broken and shattered and lie in 100 pieces around the floor. The stairs have been ruined. Furniture from the upper floor lies in shambles amidst the wreckage of the floor, the roof, some of the walls. Barrels lie smashed, their pieces here and there. Immense footprints, even in the rubble. But there is no sign of a body.
Good.
Nobody parts. All right.
Said there was some blood. Can I investigate that?
Yeah. I'm going to have you make an investigation check for me.
Ooh. There's sister, will you help me?
Yes.
Oh, I guess I didn't need it.
Natural
No, that's fine
20.
now.
Yep, 22.
As far as you can tell, you find signs of a fight, bits of broken off wood chips.
I want to
fallen
Batman
pine
this
needles.
shit. How this battle went down.
As far as you can tell, there were blights here. You also find some scorch marks that indicate there may have been druids with fire magic.
Am I able to find any blood too?
Yeah.
I want to touch it.
Oh.
I want
Are
to
you
know what
using-
the hell go down. Oh, mass committed death.
I think that requires a corpse, though, doesn't it?
No, not that I saw.
Let me take a look.
Oh yeah, body. Okay, never mind.
However,
bodies to touch.
if the blood was all that remained of a corpse, that would suffice. However, touching it yields nothing.
Well,
So whoever lost this blood is still alive.
oh, that's good to know.
Are there any trails of anybody being dragged off?
Yes, you find signs. It looks like somebody was carried outside, and then the blood trail just disappears. You find some raven feathers. No dead ravens, other than the old ones that were already here.
Okay.
They might be by the tree, you think? Or when they stayed by the tree.
Or they left. But somebody was dragged here, see?
Dragged until they do a raven.
Yeah. Dragged outside, definitely, but the drag marks stop.
As far as you can tell, I guess I can just give it to you since you've rolled high enough. It looks like this place was invaded by blights. Like there was a fight here, and the Mardikovs fought some of them and some druids. And then it looks like whatever the giant thing is came in and wrecked the whole winery. It looks like someone was injured by falling rubble. And after that, they all ran for it.
But they all got out, it seems.
Well, it's hard to tell if they all got out. It is possible that some were taken. I mean, who knows what happened to the baby? It's not like the baby could turn into a raven.
Yeah, exactly.
Well, we should rest and then get to the druid camp tomorrow.
Do you think it's safe to stay here?
Well, we'll have to set up a watch, but I mean,
Are-
it's not safe, but it's as good as any place around.
Is any of the house actually have like a 4 walls or 3 walls and a door, someplace vaguely secure?
Maybe.
What about that shed? Or that wasn't there like
The stable?
the stable? Yeah.
Oh,
The stable is completely demolished.
Okay.
are the horses in the stable?
No.
Hopefully the mom and baby got away on the horses.
I could, before we rest, I could try to contact one of them.
Okay. Can we into like through a bagged hole or something?
I have no idea what you just said.
Yeah, you're cutting out.
Can we fit the house?
Fit the
The
horses,
horses in the house.
There's not much left, so yeah, you could bring them in here.
I'll just stay 30 feet away from them. Hopefully that doesn't put me outside.
Well, the house is pretty big. You should be able to go across the way.
Yeah. Also, if they're out of sight of Vidna, they don't seem bothered.
I'll
It's not
put
like
a
they just
blanket. I'll put the safety
sense her
blanket over me.
The safety blanket.
Okay.
So, are we in agreement then? We're gonna go there in the morning?
Yes. And you can send a message to Davian. Maybe.
Is that the younger one?
No, that's the oldest.
I don't
Davian was
really-
the old cranky
I don't
shithead.
want to talk to him.
Perhaps Adrian?
Yeah, I'll send the message.
He
to
was
him.
really nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, you don't want to get that nasty message back. Where the hell were you?
You motherfuckers.
Doesn't tell you anything, just bitches at you the whole time.
Okay, I will send a message.
Ah, crap. Where's my list of family?
I'm sending it to Adrian.
Adrian's the oldest brother, or, well, not the oldest.
Oldest brother there.
Middle brother.
All I want to do is
So he will recognize who it is immediately. So I won't need to waste words telling him who I am.
Okay, and what do you say?
I say, are you and your family safe? Where are you? We are at the winery. We plan on going to Grove in morning. That's what I say.
Okay, I will type back to you the response, and in the meantime, if you guys want to continue talking amongst yourselves.
Well, I'm gonna spend some time with the horses. I'm gonna take care of them and, you know, do horse stuff.
I'll get some hay for you. I'll find some. It's gotta be something
Okay.
around.
I'll start making like a little campfire, like kind of outside-ish, like where an open area is, so we can access it or buy. So it's not going to burn the place down, basically. But
Maybe we shouldn't
Sure.
have a fire.
well, we don't have to. I mean, I can make like a little tiny one.
We just don't want to get noticed.
Okay.
You know, he blew a giant hole outside, and Kiva boomed her voice to help us find him.
I
Sure.
don't know what you're talking about. I
I
heard.
don't think us hiding is really much of a concern at this point.
Well,
heard
if
Everybody knows we're here.
anybody who was in the area, but if anybody comes in the area during the night, then maybe they won't see us. That's my point.
Well, we have a torch lit right now that's given up just as much as the little fire I'm going to make.
I
Well,
just
we're still going to have a watch.
do whatever you want.
I mean, I don't care. I mean, we'll still have to have the torch lit, so you're still going to have light going.
Or we can sit in the dining room.
If the dining room exists at this point.
Is there any of the fireplaces still intact?
Okay.
Kind of. The chimneys aren't intact, but I suppose there's probably a fireplace or two that's still standing.
I could light a fireplace. It wouldn't give up much light, and it would be contained in there. I could start a fire in a fireplace.
Guys, I heard back.
Yeah?
What do you say?
Sorry.
As they're finished. I mean, the winery, they're finished. And he thanks us for trying. He didn't say where they were.
Did he say how many got out?
He didn't say.
So,
Did he say what got them?
what do you guys want to do? Shall we seek Druid still?
Damn the devil.
That day will come.
You do not understand.
Wine
Most
gave-
in Barovia, this was the only thing we had to look forward to. Wine was our hope, our one solace, our one comfort. And now he has taken even that.
Look, I am not about to be sober.
This is truly a cursed land.
They might think they're finished, but they're not finished because we can get their little gem thing back if we go kill those guys.
Yes.
If we have that, then they'll come back. And we need to take
Yeah.
care of the druids there.
Promise is promise.
Yeah.
Morning, we go?
Yes. I agree.
I told them what we'd be doing, so.
Let's
Alright, and it looks like we're going to get some vengeance on these bloody druids. I say tap, light a fire in the fireplace.
Got it.
Push comes to shove, if somebody's walking by and they see smoke coming off a destroyed building, they're probably going to think it's still in there, ashes burning. Just don't make it too big.
Oh! I missed that.
What?
He said something else too.
I wasn't really listening, but he said stuff.
It's a lot, okay? I'm really depressed. He said the inn has also fallen.
Oh, now we gotta put some foot to ass. No,
Do you want,
I
do you want
pointed
to
to
lift your
that.
own ass?
I think my ass has been kicked quite enough. I don't need to kick my own. I think it's we to doze some stuff out. It sucks that they lost the inn, but really that town is gone. The way we left it and what I saw when we went by, it's a lost cause. Pretty much almost every place is in rubble at this point.
Guessing they tried to find somewhere safe to hide. I don't know where, but hopefully they're okay.
I don't think it changes our plan.
No, we should take care of the druids. That is what we said we would do.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Who wants to take first watch?
So I'm just going to assume you guys set out some watch details.
Mhm.
And as you guys move into an extended rest, we are going to end here for tonight.
Yeah, it's about that time.
So,
What a sad note to end on.
yeah, I can't win them all.
Dude, it's awesome. What are you talking about?
What a terrible night to have a curse.
Mm-hmm. You guys were winning a few too many in Barovia. I was starting to worry. Like, the more you win, the more when you finally lose, it's gonna hurt. But YouTube, bye-bye.
It's been real.